Hey, chat. How's it going? Got a little later start than I wanted to. I believe I got to make a thumbnail last night. But again, last night's streaming was a very last minute decision, so because of that, I was like I said, I completely forgot I was posting a thumbnail. But also I spent almost like what 3 hours cutting up getting a pie filling ready. Because I'm making 3 pies, so that's like 9 pounds of apple that had to be peeled, and I like to dice. I like my pie to be my apple pies to have not slices of apple, but diced apples. Let's see. Make sure I'm not talking to Void, and make sure the screen can pick me up. See? Yep. Good. Nice. There we go. We're going to switch over to the game in a second. While the songs were playing, let's hide book and open the game. Yes, I ate apple. It totally because I didn't forget. I did not completely forget to put apple in the thumbnail. Charles because I diced him up. 100% because I didn't forget about him. Of course, here's waifu.
My black overcoat helps expose every single pathogenic tooth.
Look, clean my Alexio. I'm making 3 apple pies, one for my family and some for the neighbors.
There are only 2 choices available to you. Follow me and rule, or stand against me and perish. Choose wisely.
I know very little about the Odesee game. Alexio. Let's go and get that data collection real quick. Claim. We are pretty close to getting him. We just need 60. Yeah, we need. Oh, we only need 20 more, which means complete. Oh, to go to an apple. And the fight with main bulletin. Is main bulletin? Nope, not activated yet. Back. Including back to experience not just life as a mercenary. There are a lot of events that mark on amazing Greece. Current quest displayed upper left corner. Story, battle, encounter, database. Types of the quest complete. There we go. Let's get out of here real quick. So we need to do the game proper. Like, tap an apple. Apple doesn't exist. Okay. Let's go to my warehouse real quick. This is gonna go bad soon, so let's use it now. Confirm. Yeah, I've seen that before.
You think this enough to please a demigod? Let's not waste our time.
Yeah, I have an extra one of those too, so when chapter 10 comes out, I can instantly rank up Buddy Fairchild. One second, there you go. I like his artwork. Let's see, what is his abilities? Let's see what a kid is.
Don't think I haven't noticed you looking to pay me a visit out in the wilderness.
There. One second. Hey. Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to join. Oh, you're live.
Hello.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to join since you played since you watched, you were part of the last event, Assassin's Creed event. But yeah, if you're tired and you need to bail, just tell me and feel free.
Alright. Let me just pull up the goddamn stream.
Oh, I stared at my screen. So you can watch it through the...
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just also want to keep up with the chat. 'Cause,
Oh,
you know,
understandable.
That's what I do.
There's a woman in the Greek simulator, so there's not going to be no butt stuff. It's not that kind of Greek simulator. Wait, did the Chinese still have anti-sodomy laws, or...
I don't fucking know. I don't keep up with that shit.
Here, I want to see what the kid is.
Have you not heard of Demos, the demigod of terror, rightfully
Also
worshipped
raised
by the cult of
Crow.
Demos, and soon enough the world. And you should know that I am he.
Okay, cool. Replace Moxie with Adrenaline at the start of the round. If Adrenaline reaches 8, cast Ultimate, and reset Adrenaline to 0. At the start of the round, gain 1 Adrenaline. When entering battle, at the end, after an allied attack triggers assassination, gain 1 Adrenaline. After an allied attack triggers assassination, if there's only ever assassination characters on the team, there's a chance to cast Ultimate up to 1 time per round. If Cassandra is on the team, chances increase to 10 because he's a simp. And then cards are Mass Attack, deal 4 early damage to all enemies to gain 1 stack of blood at issue. His attack counts as an assassination. On point of critical technique, the attack gains more turn. Attack on an ally and gain 1 to 2 to 4 adrenaline. And then finally is critical, gain adrenaline. Cool. What is Blood of Isu? Blood of Isu, Son of the Fear deals an additional 80 with Son of Fear. Son of Fear is the ultimate. Cool, good enough. Good. And then let's do our pools for Cassandra. I have 40 pools.
No?
Ooh, 6-star. Who will be? It's a mineral. Hey!
I am the mystery.
Woman.
That was nice.
Name your request, and I will do all that I can. Provided you have the drachma.
Nice. Is anybody in chat, has anybody played Odesee? Is it any good? I think she's a reality character. Yes, she is.
For me? Something you need, maybe, or...
Since I knew she was a mineral, I was able to grind for the items in advance. Well,
It isn't drachma.
the insight items, not the craftable materials. Yes, no. Oh, can I craft? Yes, I can craft. Okay, good to know. Is the story any good? One wick.
This place is
This is just modern Wonder Woman. Like what Zack Snyder was trying to go for.
Leonidas is shivering in my hand. It must be thanks to your gift.
Oh, Regulus, it's not Arabic, he's wearing... I don't know if it's traditional or not Greek clothing. I'm not familiar enough with the Greek era fashion outside of what I see in pictures. Typically drawn by people outside who weren't Greek themselves. There we go. Air and Falcon Insight, we'll blow it up. Close. Cassandra gains abilities for Insight. Okay, that's interesting. This is kind of like those level up trees in Final Fantasy 15. So I'll look at that later. Let's see if I can get her to 50. Okay, I'm missing these wyvern things. Can I craft them? Yes, I can. Nice. Well, that's why I was trying to find songs that were like Wonder Woman. I couldn't find any songs about Wonder Woman, so I couldn't use. That's why I was trying to look for stuff, but I couldn't find any. anything.
Yes, Mabel, we know you're fucking I'm sorry, Macedonian, bro. You fuckers blend together, you goddamn greasy gyro munchy fucks.
Let's see, pawn stop. Look at the bones. Bone daddy. Make 2 of these. Warehouse.
Regulus in Greek disguise. I'm Greek, nigga. Show me your butthole. Chat. If you want to make fun of Greeks, there's more than just the faggotry, too. There's also the pedophilia.
Heck, even modern day Greeks, you can make fun of their economy. It's in samples.
Yeah. Also, they don't have good food. I'm sorry to say it, but the Italians had better food, even if they're also subhuman.
It's kind of overcooked, what I've tasted of Greek food.
Yeah. And if it's made by American Greeks, then that shit's greasy as fuck. Another half-breed. Well, look, she couldn't help the fact that fucking some shit happened. But boss, everyone has boy slaves. I don't got boy slaves. What was that say about you, you fucking Puerto Rican fuck?
See, I'm glad you said you did have boy slaves. I'm like, wait, are you gonna say that me and Sal versus boy slaves?
I mean, you're both my field niggers, but that's about it.
Yes, master.
Yeah, that's right. Now remember, if y'all don't do shit correctly, fucking, I'm gonna make you both have an ass naked fight to the death in a field filled with fire ants. So y'all better bring your A game.
How good is his biting technique? Because I can bite hard.
I don't know. I never asked Self about biting. I don't know. The both of you have time to train. You both get prep time. I'm nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. That'll be useful. Great craft. We can make one more. Make one. Yes. Now, weapons with bare fist. Are weapons allowed, boss, in this hypothetical?
Nah, just fucking fists, like pure human, just raw. Like, that's even the reason why you're both fully naked, because, like, no clothes to fucking protect anything, no armor, just your fists, your feet, whatever. Ass naked fight to the death. And I will cover y'all in oil, because y'all don't do shit the way I wanted to. I'm setting y'all on fire.
Oh, so not baby oil. That kind of oil.
I can cover y'all in that oil if you want, though. Just I gotta get Jamal in there, too.
Oh, yeah, you're not gonna bring Zero off.
Oh, he'll be watching. I know he loves that kind of shit.
It's like in South Park when he tells Token to bring his base because he's black, so of course he would have base guitar. You're like, bring the baby oil. Like, how do you know I have baby oil? You're black, of course you have baby oil. I always find myself beating up this one brunette when I'm grinding for resources.
True unfortunate. 2 minutes of totally boss detective being nice comp video win. Bro, that's gonna be like 1 second. By the way, I saw an image. Oh wait, that's someone else. Never mind. But yeah, that is funny, Mabel. You technically are half, but you don't have the skin tone of someone of that descent. It's very funny.
She's very pale, I take it.
Yeah. Very, very Tuesday pale, you know?
Ah, nice. Nice. You get a thumbs up for me, Mabel.
2 men's of boss, slightly less insulting you. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do that round again because that also gives me ass. So that's for everything while I'm at it. Burden summons the brunette each time so he gets ground up. Actually, I want to see something real quick. Let's see how good our impromptu team is against these people.
We will experience all this over and over again.
Which is funny because we're just beating ourselves up.
Yeah. Mabel's a pale rider. Yeah.
Always arguing.
This particular map here. A prelude to
The Scottish has probably made my skin more pale.
Physics of power.
You're Scottish.
Let's follow the music across the Milky
Well, then
Way.
she's like half and half, I think. I don't fucking remember.
It would be really funny if she was Roman and Scottish, since, you know, they didn't get along.
That note was horribly
Yeah.
off-key.
That probably explains why her parents don't actually didn't like each other.
Well, it's always funny when you have those groups that don't like each other, to get together.
Yeah.
Cause like, you know, like, Catholics and Jewish people in New York constantly get married.
Ridiculous.
Let me help. Wait.
Yeah, that's straight up. Even sped up, this will take longer.
In the repeating cycle, we make
Let's see, Mabel, yeah, that's the Greek part. The reason, the melting pot from what I read, they are Turks, the South Slavic group, Albanians, of course. Well, advantage of some areas, well, air quote advantage, is the fact that they kidnapped so many people for slaves. Or bought so many that they ended up having a very diverse gene pool in the long run. So you'd be surprised what kind of colors you can get out of certain areas.
Keep calm. At your service. Get away. A real troublemaker of a gift.
Wait, did the Romans lose to the... I forget, did the Romans lose to the Scots?
That's
Now that
my
piqued the
reaction to your question.
Now that piqued the mic. Good, you're talking about peeking the mic last night.
Yeah. Well, that's my reaction.
The weather today is
Let's see.
too.
Well, who's that bitch?
Oh, Melania.
Oh, okay.
She was actually from the first event. She was actually from the very first,
I'm surprised at my identity as a thief.
the very first event. Reflections.
Okay.
The thief in the room, of the Rim Cup.
Thank you for that sound, you fucking tism. Don't ever insinuate that I'm autistic, you fucking tiny midget ginger piece of shit. I ought to go over there and knock you fucking block and shove my dick up your ass until you fucking die.
Well, it's not gonna be that long of a... You live in Texas, so it's not gonna be that long of a drive for you to get to him. The chances of being run up by boss detective is low, but never zero.
Yeah, chat. You're in the Bible Belt. There's nothing stopping me from coming and raping you if you piss me off.
Something you need, maybe, or
Yeah. Good. Now we just need these things, and then we'll be good. It is.
Also, boss, please be gentle. Nigga, you ain't here. I ain't gonna take a flight to Puerto Rico to fuck you, you fucking freak. Fuck no.
See, that's the thing, Blaze. You're very transparent. It's not like, oh no, boss, don't rape me. Like, you know what I mean? Between the if I was a woman, I'd rock your world comments you've made, and now this one, I'm just like, okay now. That's my response. Okay now.
Hey, I wasn't talking about you, shit roach. I was talking about Nora. Well, guess what? Since you called me a shit roach, the cycle's starting again. You fucking white piece of shit. You know what I'm gonna do to you? I'm gonna do what happens to kids of your race whenever you piss my kind off. I'm gonna rape you up your asshole until it fucking prolapses.
The Hispanics raped the Iris? Wait, it's Brotherhood Iris? What is Brotherhood?
I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is he's a goddamn ginger. He looks like fucking goddamn Chucky from Rugrats before he grew him. Fucking like
We said he looked like Chucky's dad. I forgot what his dad. I started picturing Stu by accident, and then the next day I'm at work, like, oh my goodness, you're right.
Lamau.
I remember what he actually looked like.
I don't care about your ocean, Blaze. Your quote unquote ocean. Oh, also, check this shit out. This is an official storyboard made by pissed off animators and artists at Nickelodeon when working on Rugrats.
Yeah. Well, I know they hated the woman, the lead. Okay, let me put this on stream so they can see what we're looking at. Rugrats be wildling. What a unique title.
Yeah.
Okay, one second. Image. Yes. Grab. Depth download. Okay, and then we're gonna make the image nice and big so you can actually see it. So, yeah, actually, we're gonna do it like this. So, you wanna read the image?
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Tommy, you know you're not supposed. You're not to have juice before dinner.
Out of my way!
You stupid bitch. Fred Flintstone's here.
They'll give tribute to the alpha male freeloaders while you're getting prune juice. Be on model next time I kick your ass. I can't read that next part. It's indecipherable.
Oh, so you take the glass, pings up as Tommy drops malt balls. Tommy twists, rolls away.
So it twitches uncontrollably. Whatever. Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. We'll move on to the next one. Cut.
Gee, Uncle Stu, you're so forceful. I love you.
That's right, my little cunt. One day you'll be daddy's little girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, see, Chet, this is what happens when you operate like Nickelodeon. You make your employees make art like this.
Well, so quick context to the entire punching scene. So there was a man and woman who made the show. The woman was really big into the child psychology books, and she was kind of a stand-in for those, for herself. But then the writers, on the other hand, were always at odds with her, so they wrote this child psychiatrist character, to be this unlikable cunt. So, and it was based off the book that she made them all read. So, somebody was angry when making this. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking great.
Oh, the other thing is, there's so much SpongeBob. There's so much porn done by the SpongeBob storyboard. It's because the reason it's the same thing with Disney. Anything you make, like those kind of things, become official property of the company. When you make it on company time. So Disney has a vault of like Kim Possible porn.
Yeah.
Because they have, it's company property, so they don't destroy. It's not their policy to destroy things, so they have to keep it. So they do it on purpose to force Disney to have a vault of the stuff. Same thing with Nickelodeon, I assume.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe. You have a little faith in me, Master.
But then what else was there? Cartoon Network. What is Cartoon Network? What weird stuff I know about Cartoon Network? Apparently Pendleton Ward just started sleeping underneath his desk instead of dealing with the actual crew, and that's why he stepped down from lead show writer of Adventure Time and only became a creative consultant.
Your first-hand experience is our best advertisement.
Okay. Rape. Alright, Chad, what's our favorite way of raping somebody?
Let's
I'm gonna
see.
speak on that.
One. I think only 2 people here have ever had sex, so I don't think you're gonna get that much information on these people. Outside of Blaze's hentai.
You know, you'd be able to do it too, but you're too fucking lazy to, and you don't acknowledge all the tips I give you on how to rape correctly.
See, I want to woo a woman. So my charisma.
What charisma do you have? She'll take one look at you and go, "Ew, get away from me, you fucking rat."
Yes, I know. Let me have a let this be my fantasy.
Yeah. Using their family info or money against them. Damn, that's crazy. See, for me, I'm a fan of the old classic. I just walk up and pull a gun out and point it at her and say, "You're gonna suck my fucking dick right now, bitch." And she doesn't do it, I just beat her over the head. Fucking
See what
smack
you do.
her face.
What you do is you wear suit polish, so they think that you wear suit polish and then wear like traditional African garb, so they think you're a migrant. So they'll let you off the hook. They'll probably give you an extra more bullets, so you can be more efficient.
Yeah.
The ginger fears the goth. Oh, it makes sense for the ginger at my work that is super into goth chicks. 2 generations worth of men are into goth chicks due to cartoons, no doubt.
And yet they will never score with goth chicks. Because I'm gonna tell you a funny little secret, chat. If they're not doing animal sacrifices in the woods, they're not really goth. They're fucking posers. So those hoes you see online, they ain't really it. Because you gotta go in their DMs and ask them if they cutting fucking shit up for Satan. And that's,
What are
they're
their farmers? What are their goth farmers? So they're like, they work for like a slaughterhouse, or they process the meat at the farm themselves. Does that count?
No.
I love his big hat. It's hilarious.
Don't mind my drawing a painting of these potted plants, do you?
Let's see. No, I'm going to read her kit real quick, and then we can start the event. Where are you, Cassandra? There you are.
Do you have some work for me? Something you need, maybe, or
target 1. Target 1 is contact assassination. Let me first read her insight. Reincarnation. Replace Moxie with adrenaline at the start of the round. During 1 cycle, 10 win or releases 2. Releases 2 for the first time. Generate 1 pre-catch incarnation. Spark a kick. Win generating 3 pre-catch incarnation. And instruction. Win 10. That's the Sparta kick. Days. Run instruction. Do not damage all enemies. The contact assassination. When during get adrenaline. At the start of the round, get adrenaline. Deal. Win. You're triggering 1 of these things. On attack of Guardian. Ooh, nice. This is a lot of stuff about each other.
Alright, let's see what I got pinged off. Fucking YouTube. Well, my favorite way to rape a woman is to do it with her consent. Gay. Let's see, so basically real goths are just Satanists. Like I said, chat, like we always say, subculture inevitably gets fucking co-opted by the mainstream, and they remove everything problematic about that subculture so to make it more palatable to the retarded masses.
I was watching a really interesting documentary on punk fashion and the history of it. And I didn't know Vivienne Westwood was part of the punk scene. I only know her for making the dress in Final Fantasy 15.
Wow.
I remember they made a big deal about it. That it was a Vivienne Westwood original. So they pumped money into that game. Money could have pumped money into the asshole engine.
Yeah, they pump more money into the marketing and advertising instead of actually the game itself, so it could be good. Well, let's be honest, even if the game did get the money, Final Fantasy 15 wouldn't be good. Let's not kid ourselves.
Well, the problem is with the way it's structured inherently gimps it, being the fact that it's supposed to be a romance, but like Luna and Noctis don't get any time together. Like Terra and Noctis have more chemistry, and that was a collab event than Luna and Noctis. And like that sucks. Because I think they could have been good together. Event. There we go. Start the event. Start. Okay, caught up. Welcome to the Norris stream where we talk about rape and all kinds of topics. Mostly rape, but also rape.
A lot of things.
You are me.
From your sacred wine, we draw our strength.
Okay.
Well, why the fuck is my microphone picking up shit going on my desktop? What the fuck?
I was wondering what those beeps were.
Your sacred vine. You taught us to sing with mirth sublime and set our spirits to dance in the endless sky.
I'm gonna be brutally honest to your game. I don't give a fuck about your story. Just remember, chat, goths came from Germany. Yeah, that's why they're bad.
Zeus, is that who I think it is? It isn't the rising star of the Acropolis, Cassandra, the eagle bearer.
Wow, they actually made her attractive. Shocking.
Someone was complaining about the fact that like, Alexio looks like his asshole character. Why doesn't Cassandra? And they were complaining that her face wasn't as long and default male as it was in the game.
Lamau.
I'm trying to figure it out myself too. I think we're gonna get to that. I think we're both gonna deal with Regulus getting thrown in prison again.
Wow. With consent and in the shower. Chat, y'all are pussies. Y'all are gay with consent. Y'all can't even answer a fucking question right. Go fuck yourself.
Remember that clip? I don't know what movie it's from, but the clip of the guy's like, like everybody, when he yells at the woman, basically making everybody dumb in the room.
Yeah.
Like everybody's
Anything for a drachma or two, right?
It's Cassandra with a K, because the letter C wasn't invented yet in Greece. Did Greece have a letter C?
Ask yourself that question. Do you really think the ancient Greeks had a fucking way? Because here's the thing. Back in that time, C really wasn't used other than like softly, because we didn't have a hard C back then. We just had a soft one, like we say C instead of key. So back then, you know, you had shit like Kaiser, which nowadays would just say Caesar. Or Kaiser. It's weird. Just going over the history of certain letters, because certain letters didn't have their soft pronunciations back then, because fucking...
Because obviously, like, for me, I find the C absolutely pointless in modern English, because it's just playing the role of an S or a K.
Yeah. Like I said, the alphabet genuinely is useless, because... Well, for one, the English language doesn't have much of a point. Two, fucking, people just add shit where it's not needed. Or they make unnecessary revisions to something and everything gets retarded.
Like I agree with one person, like, English is a living language, so the rules are going to change, like all living languages. Look how the word moot evolved from meaning something very serious to something pointless. Well, I can only assume people started using it sarcastically, and then the sarcastic version of moot took over. But, like, for me, I've like I said, someone who, being dyslexic, I dislike a lot of the nonsensical rules that are brought over from Latin, was of no right being in English. Like, I think, like, English would be instantly improved in my eyes if we did brought accent marks. And got rid of silent letters.
For me, I prefer not having to speak English at all.
Well, yeah. Well, English is my only language, so yeah, that's just one I'm trying to think about how to improve that one. It is interesting, though, to think about how different languages what language you're raised on will affect the way you think. Since we describe English uses the modifications before the object. Wherever languages use the object and then the modifier. So we'll say a brown dog, but other languages will say dog brown.
Haven't I told you it's in the bag, Sonia? So, how are we supposed to read these messages when they come? The sage explains.
Well, Raz, that's because of a little thing we call convergent evolution. This isn't, well, the right way of describing a language thing, but yeah, let me explain this. See, at one point in time in Europe, the big nigga, top dog, was the Roman Empire. And what were they ruled by? They ruled by Kaiser. With a million different fucking names afterwards, because I don't know, all these people can't come up with titles properly and mix it with their name right. So obviously, after they fell, several other countries used a derivative of that. Like how the Germans used Kaiser, then you had Tsar with the Russian. You know, they all come from the same place because it's genetic memory and historical memory of certain rulers.
And like all living languages, things that kind of evolve and morph. That's why Tsar is spelled TS.
We will only receive one file each. That was the sage's own words.
I do want to eventually learn Russian. It's one of the things it's one of the things on my bucket list eventually, but it's low on the bucket list compared to everything.
Then sharpen it, fool.
let's see. Italy, Greece, England, North America specifically. I think don't know where in North America, the Caribbeans. I don't know where in Japan, Egypt, and Morocco. I think are all the places Assassin's Creed had that story take place.
I should have enough time to
Genetic memory? Is that a real thing? I thought it was a joke. Well, the way people describe this genetic memory today is more politicized than what it actually stands for. Actual genetic memory has less to do with something like slavery and shit like that, and more to do with, oh, well, my ethnicity is used to this certain thing, so I'm going to keep doing that thing because my genes are telling me to keep doing that thing.
It's basically pattern recognition.
Yeah, for instance, wanting to reproduce the women of your own race is genetic memory, because everyone else before you did the exact same thing, so your race could continue. So, that's just a really simple example of come up with you people.
But there's also, it's even with like generational trauma. Generational trauma there's an actual real version of generational trauma, not the modern slang version. Like proper ideal of generational trauma would be basically what God, the Devil, and Bob talked about. How bad things happen to one family member, to one generation, and they perpetuate the same problem to the next generation, and so forth and so on. So a generational trauma is internal and must be fixed internally. It's not something that the government can step. It's not something like because Dracarius's great grandfather was a slave. That means suddenly he's need to give him special kitty gloves. That's not what actual generational trauma is.
Well, you still cannot transfer memetic knowledge to your kid. Well, the thing is, Charp, you're just like another kid. That's not even the right thing to use. You can transfer memetic knowledge, because fucking memes, like I said, chat, if you actually want to know about this shit, read up on the selfish gene theory, okay? I know that's a really nothing answer, but a lot of people generally do not understand the concept of memes and how they actually work.
The idea of a meme is it's just the internet version. Most people remember. Well,
in a fucked up way, the internet version also does kind of count for that. Just some really jacked up 21st century way. See, ideally, how it is by transferring memes, you escape the confines of biology, like having to reproduce to pass down shit. When it comes down to memetic shit, that's for example, there's a tradition in your family. That's technically a meme, but we call it a tradition because that's how society structures it to seem like.
And also, technically, the ideal the word meme is a newer word, historically speaking.
Yeah. Information transfer non-genetically. Yes, you can do that. It's just that you're autistic, so you don't really understand how that works properly.
This will help.
Also, it also comes down to the parents, because you could give your kids good genes, but you're not going to pass down any memes that actually make their lives better.
That will be good for level ups. Okay. Controls its legs and feet and a hand bound up tight to the neck. His under claps her hands and leans over.
So, whose throat were you sharpening this for again? There are many figures I could imagine, from the Ecclesia or the Vuli, perhaps. But how many of them would find their way here?
I really like the red on her outfit.
Yeah. Next time, Char, just fucking phrase your shit properly. Like, I understand it's hard for you to type something out that doesn't sound like it was spoken by an Indian, but just double think,
Also, Char, off subject, I would recommend you record yourself laughing and then give that to a sound library. You make some unique sounds that could have to be used in 3D animations.
There's nothing else I can tell you.
Alright.
If I ever needed an army of mice running across the screen, I would use that little squeal you make when you're laughing. Because that's perfect for it. When they struck on the head, render the man lines up.
I won't let Pericles be taken out by the likes of you. Besides, the last thing I want is more trouble here.
How are the crows in your area? Or the ravens?
I don't keep up with birds.
Ah. Because I used to keep track of the crows and near my old store. Because they were, I would feed them now and then when I took out the trash.
Dawkins is cringe, yeah, but the idea still there is pretty interesting.
Let happen.
Like, I understand that you people cannot comprehend liking the idea from someone you disagree with. I know that's hard for Christians, extremely hard for them, because fucking their whole lives they're basically told, yeah, they don't agree with you, they're a dumbass. But you know, that kind of thing. I don't like the guy myself personally, but I still think the selfish gene theory is one of the few modern concepts relatively that I actually can tolerate.
Okay, none of the items. Oh, that's a little bit of a fun lineup. Okay, next. Comedy.
Welcome to Athens.
Yeah, the reason why I brought up, like I said, I'll bring up someone like Dizzy Bro. Like I said, when he makes a good point, like I said, the guy's extremely cringe and gay. But like I said, he has a unique way of seeing things, even if I don't completely agree with it. It's a unique take, but like I said, his video on Toho I thought was interesting. I thought he was objectively wrong in some areas, like laughably wrong. But in other things, it's like, oh, this is an interesting take on this series, take on why people like this series from a crazy person.
Lamau.
If only you could open your eyes and witness this calamity befalling us.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Even your finest could ease such.
My leg.
I do not dispute your words. Athens prides itself on our tragedy.
I don't know if they're going to be able to use these assets after this event's over.
What nonsense! Don't you think we have
Yeah, they might have to remove a lot of things.
Yeah, because, like, some of them are generic enough that they could probably use, but, like, the Templars, like, they have, like, discount-looking Templars already in the game from the very start.
You counsel wisely. The money that would go to this festival.
Because I feel like I think, like, in Azure Land they do collabs. Sometimes the enemies, they use the normal generic enemies. Other time they will actually make up enemies for the new event.
Damn, I barely slid in that time.
What I wouldn't mind having is one of those ancient, like, Roman seals. The ones that are like a cylinder.
Yeah.
Those are cool. Those are fun. Kind of a traditional European signal ring would also be fun to have.
I'm coming.
I just send out letters. I send out letters for Christmas, but they're letters within letters. So you open the first letter, it's a traditional letter, like an old-fashioned letter with an asshole wax seal on it. And you open up, and my IRL friends open up, and it's just me quoting Ted Kaczynski. But not the interesting part, just random parts of the book.
Yeah. Just crazy shit.
Oh, better yet, what's his name? Radio Mind Control Radio guy. For the special one, I was sending the Frankenstein Mind Control.
Oh, Frankenstein, my dick.
Frederick E. Deck? No, that's not. Is that his name?
Yeah, Francis E. Deck.
Oh, Francis, not Frederick.
AKA Fed.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy can't help those being his initials.
Do you ever think one of his schizophrenic episodes had him looking in the mirror and be like, "Look, my parents were in on it. They know from the start."
Heaven only knows.
Are we under attack?
A fair amount of his work was destroyed by him, if I remember correct.
What?
Didn't he destroy a fair amount of his own work?
I don't think so. If I can recall correctly, it was other people that did it.
Yeah, like, did his brother lose it? I know his brother took over his stuff after he got committed. Yeah, I know Kafka now, he destroyed some of his work, and his friend had to kind of fix it together. Kafka was never satisfied.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Who else could it be? Cassandra.
Who else but Cassandra? Dun, 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 dun.
I hope I didn't.
I don't know the Quagmire song.
Though you seem to have taken care of it.
I'm a Misthios. Trouble follows.
I wanted
me
to.
always. But this man intended to trouble you.
The taste of ground up teeth is a very unique taste. That's hard to describe. I can only really compare to licking limestone. At least what I assume licking limestone would taste like.
Yeah.
It's always something unusual, isn't it?
I want to bite now.
Other than helping your mouth is hot. Cause I had some dental work done today, chat. That's why I'm bringing it up. Yeah, I was like, trying to figure out. I almost fell asleep in the dentist chair while they were working on me.
It was his weapon of choice. There's something strange about all this. Would you agree?
Yeah. But no, speaking back to Cassandra's face, what I was talking about earlier, I was watching this video from this one woman. I think she was using Unreal Engine, but she was basically complaining that how much work and how many plugins you need to use. You have to go to good default female face, because the default face they give you is just terrible. And when you try to make a female, when you try to sculpt your female face using that default face, it will always look off. So you have to use third-party plugins to get a good base face with better adjustments, parameters.
Oh.
Bounty set by the cult of Cosmos, I presume. They've been after my head a long time.
Oh my god, you know what I love? I love when video games get delisted because of licensing faggotry and key sites oversell keys to buy. It's so great.
That's why selling the 7 Cs is fully justified and morally right when that happens.
Yeah. And then when all your usual pirate sites don't have fucking torrents of the games, yeah, that's also great.
What game is it? By curiosity.
I mean, I'm just making an example.
Oh. Well, I'm like, it's so like, you know, one of these days you're not gonna be able to buy GTA. You're gonna get 5. Well, first of all, why would you want to buy GTA 5? But you're gonna get the gutted version of it.
I'm afraid that there are some here that might be tempted to make that trade.
Whatever game. There's a bunch of heck. Look at what happened to Alan Wake, and eventually that will come for Control. So in Control's entire segment with Poetry of the Fallen, where they play that one song, Take Control. They're gonna either renew that license, what the heads will probably not do, or that entire segment's gonna go mute.
He told me himself that he
will
take your head, and he'll stop at nothing until he succeeds.
Of course, the ultimate hilarity funny one would be Metal Gear Solid 2 being delisted because of war footage.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
Ain't that funny?
Your colleagues look as stiff as scared goats.
I love the military-industrial complex.
Well, it's not just that, Raz, that causes your mouth... It's not just the powdered up teeth that causes your mouth to be dry. It's the fact that they're vacuuming your teeth at the same time, while also the drill is hot. It's blowing out air. So it's not just your mouth is covered in powder. It's the fact that you're actively getting dehydrated at the same time.
It's busting right inside you.
Dolphins must uphold her dignity, even in times of war.
Well, they always have it downloaded in your Xbox. You haven't touched the 5 years. Do I look like a console fag to you?
Also, systems break eventually. Like, yeah, there's a copy of there's copies of PT floating around online, but until the PS4 emulator actually properly works, majority of people aren't gonna be able to play it.
You look to me, friends.
PT still looks good to this day, I think.
I am not your king. To host the Dionysia or not, that is a decision we must decide together as citizens.
I wonder what an Edgar Allan Poe game would be like. One heavily inspired by his works.
If you agree that
I think a point-and-click adventure game could work well with his style.
Cast your shard into the urn. If the urn is at least half full, then we hold the Dionysia as scheduled. The glory of Athens demands that we not cower before those that dare to threaten us. Pericles, you Athens, the birthplace of democracy.
I love when the U.S. Speaking of consoles, I love when the U.S. government bought a bunch of PS3s to use them as a supercomputer. Just to have could have run Linux on it, just to have Sony release an update after they bought them that no longer allowed third-party software like Linux to run on them, so they were unable to update their PS4s at all. So they had to keep them as the original. So any bug that occurred in the PS that they couldn't get a new update to fix the bugs because of the fact that if they updated them they couldn't run their Linux software on them. It was the same thing.
Strunix.
One part of me wants to be like, oh, maybe I still learn Linux just as fun, but another part of me is like, I get annoyed enough with Windows and having to deal with that. I couldn't imagine, even as a side, not even as my main driver, but a side piece, dealing with the annoyance of Linux.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Some people sexually get off the problem solving. I'm not one of them. I may like Professor Layton and Rubik's Cube, but I'm not jerking off while playing them.
Got that.
Speaking of Trunix, I was reading a post about talking about why guys it was a video of a this male cheerleader dancing like a woman, and it's like the guy was writing a thread basically about the disgust that men feel with gay men and how women don't understand it because women don't feel that same kind of disgust for lesbians. But they do feel for, like, whores. Because I'm like, yeah, because I'm looking at this video, I'm like, male cheerleaders existed, historically speaking, but this is just, like, looking at this video, I'm like, I want to punch someone. Like, this is just off. It's, like, triggering something, like, primal in me that's, like, this raw, with a level of disgust. It's the same thing when you see females.
Yeah.
Like, with, like, the weird makeup, the wigs, and, like, the lingerie, it's, like, it triggered that level of ultimate disgust. Same thing with, like, the femboy programming stocks. You just see in your mind, it's like, it's like, because disgust is a primal emotion. It's very useful. Because that's how you not die when you eat. That's how you avoid rotten food.
So you avoid puffer fish.
Wow, the thing covered in spikes. Maybe I should eat it.
Man, I wish more people were like that. Oh my god, it's exotic. I need to eat this.
Oh, what? You mean you need to be prepared by very specific steps you're trained in, or I might die?
Oh my god. That's quality food.
You know, if pufferfish were more abundant in America, you just know some, like, millennial dudes would open up, like, a burger joint, but for pufferfish.
God damn it.
Because you know those kind of burger joints, the one I'm talking about. The, oh my goodness, we got exposed brick and, like, a rustic lighting.
I know exactly what you're referring to.
The theater of Dionysus is truly mesmerizing.
Dionysus's vagina.
You know, I did blow my load too soon because I used the song Call to Dionysus for my Kingdom Hearts stream when we were in the Coliseum, when I should have used it for this.
Lamau. You fool!
Okay, to be fair, Dr. Love, the mold does have flavor to blue cheese. If you ever had a blue cheese and blue cheese and beet salad with pecans or walnuts, super good. Throw some like grilled sliced chicken in there.
Put it in your meow.
Like obviously, like when I go for salads, I don't go for the healthy salads. I go for the ones loaded with protein and other tasty things.
This game is powered by DOSBox. Motherfucker!
Oh, hey! Actually, RetroArch comes with DOSBox pre-installed.
Yeah, no, it's just I hate DOS. I never liked it.
Yeah.
So,
I only ever
command prompts. Nigger, we live in the 21st century where computers are basically powered by crazy shit. I do not want to be typing shit to load my games.
No, but it's authentic. You have to scroll down to the .bat file. If you don't, how can you truly say you're gaming?
That's how we know the wrong side lost the war, because people like you are able to be in like video games.
There's some interesting games that came out of those old Japanese computers, like one that takes place in South America, in Central America, based on Cthulhu. But obviously, it was never translated to English, and trying to port it and translate is extremely annoying because of how archaic those old computers are compared to modern systems.
Yeah. By the way, boss, the Japanese cook pufferfish. Yeah, and you think that makes them respectable? You fucking weeb.
Also,
fuck pufferfish.
Blaze, a few people in Japan eat pufferfish. It's not a common thing.
Most people are like, because it's one of those rare rich people bullshit.
It's like that monkey poop coffee. Like, yeah, there's some Americans who drink that, but that doesn't mean like, oh, Americans drink that coffee. No, it's just a few Americans drink it.
Yeah.
No, but I do. The one advantage of not about the Arc does have DOSBox. That it would be nice. So the one advantage is I can play the Oregon Trail on stream easier instead of relying on the web browser version. But I do want to do a Oregon Trail where we let chat pick the names of the people.
Yeah.
There she is.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad, Vertin. I've turned the whole city upside down and backwards. Not a single soul has seen a flying apple. Oh,
I'm an apple.
No, it's done by monkeys.
I'm afraid all I found were
the monkeys picked the berries and they. No, it's the monkeys. Wait, the monkeys are like cats. It's not beetles. Oh, I think it's cats, actually, I'm thinking of.
When they learned I was searching for an apple, they insisted on giving me every apple they could find. Some of them.
I wonder if Verdun got split in half.
They even offered me some of their wine. They said it might help me see my flying.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
Once again.
Sod it all. None of these lousy things look like Mr. Apple.
It's always rare to see Verdun without her hat.
Yeah. The fuck?
I know Regulus and Sufferbee decided to dress appropriately for the era, but Verdun's like, nope. My Victorian cosplay continues.
Verdun thinks she's special.
We've arrived in classical Greece during the Peloponnesian War. This was before apples underwent the crossbreeding necessary to gain their modern sweet taste. In fact, most people of this time would prefer grapes and figs.
Apples are too sweet now, in my opinion.
Used as offerings to the gods.
Like an apple, like back in the day, like when they made up the idea of an apple a day, keep the doctor away. They weren't as high in sugar. Now they're almost as high as like they're more healthy than. Don't get me wrong, they're more healthy than candy, but they have a significant amount more sugar. Like, yeah, because I always hate that argument. People are like, well, grapes have as much sugar as a candy bar, but like grapes have other nutritional values outside of a candy bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't hear what I'm saying, Chad, and think like, oh, Nora says that apples have as much sugar as candy bar, time to eat candy.
I don't think we have enough money left.
Crazy.
Yeah.
With what we have, we could
like the newest fad at the Cosmic Crisp was taking like a Honey Crisp that was already sweet and they made it sweeter.
Posters for Mr. Apple.
Yeah.
We may need to ask Miss Sotheby.
Also, watermelon season's almost over, but I should have told you this earlier, chat. If you get a watermelon, go for the medium-sized watermelons, not the large. The larger are less sweet, because that's more space. There's more volume that the sweetness has to go across. Like, unless you're in Saudi Arabia, where the watermelons are extra sweet because of the climate, causing the plant to stress out, normal watermelon buying, get mediums.
To solve the storm once and for all. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. All I meant is that we should thank Lorenz for their great invention, the stage in the rain.
Dr. Love, that's the blackest thing you've said.
Yeah.
You sound like a guy. You sound like a black guy trying to get a gym rat black woman to sleep with him.
Just pondering here. But what would we need to whip up a loudspeaker in ancient?
Not gonna lie, a gym rat black woman that sounds kind of hot.
And what are
Cause those like those people that were used for a reference for like He-Man. Those are attractive women. They weren't overly muscular, but they were still pretty fit.
Do you think Mr. Apple could regenerate if we only find his core?
well, for typically watermelon are sold by not by the pound but by eats. So because of that, it's better to get a medium. If watermelon are sold, and small watermelon sometimes tend to be like not, they aren't compact in flavor. They tend to be ones that weren't mature enough when they were harvested because they were late bloomers.
Yeah.
So I would again just go for the mediums. Your odds are the mediums are the safest bet. It's about maximizing your chance of getting a good fruit.
So then we're going to get help from some local scoundrels?
Oh, see you in a bit.
I'm not sure.
No, He-Man. He-Man came before She-Ra, Blaze, and obviously the women in He-Man needed to be referenced off of something. They didn't look at a bunch of back. This was in modern day, so when they made the women in He-Man, they based them off of the female gym rats. Like the men were based off the male gym rats.
Just as London had me to keep the pulse on the city, there's sure to be some kind-hearted legend who knows every nook and cranny of Athens.
Yeah, She-Ra didn't come out for, like, I think 2 years after He-Man was already airing. I've only seen a few episodes of each.
And once we're thick as thieves, we'll get that information for a song.
I do want to watch the Hercules live action show. Same thing with the Xena Warrior Princess. Kind of have that like mid '80s kind of charm.
Yeah.
I would remember the animated film, seeing the trailer for it. I never watched it, but I always saw the trailer. It was on, I think the trailer was on one of the Land Before Time direct-to-DVD movies. Because my grandma would buy those all the time.
Oh.
Because my grandma would get these magazines that would have direct-to-DVD movies that were like for families. And she knew that we loved, me and all of our siblings loved Land Before Time. So she would just see when they were released, she would just buy one. Because she had a pretty big movie collection of the stuff that she bought over the years from like resale shops or from catalog. Because she would actually do the mail-in stuff, where she would, mail in the money to get something.
I see.
Okay. Athens Assembly was known as the Eclipse. It met at the Panox Fort 40 times a year to discuss various civic matters, and each session usually lasted a few hours. The word Panox is believed to mean something close to packed together. This was probably a reference to the fact that during each of the meetings, the Eclipse location would be filled to the capacity, and citizens packed in particular shoulder to shoulder. All male citizens were allowed to directly participate in the democratic process. Those who were 20 years had the right to speak and vote. While those over 30 could be elected to higher positions of magistrate. In total, there were approximately 30K citizens in Athens in this classical period to draft and adopt decrees. 6K of them had to attend the meeting. Packed together, that's horrible. It's like crowded beats torture all over again. Was lying on the sand, covered under my white seat, but no one noticed me. They just stepped on my body and as if it was not there. Going to a crowded beach sounds miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Meetings, huh? So boring and a waste of traffic state. Hey, look. How could it be fit for a rock live show if I could have hold one here? I assume you all have the pains and troubles will be blown away. Actually, Captain, I think you still need some time to fully understand the art form of rock music. What is this? Click data. The synopsis. They're just screenshots from the actual game. That's funny. Belongs. Predatory BC. Cassandra and Herodotus arrived in Athens, where she met Perseus and Cleon for the first time. The politicians in general were exchanging debts. The debates at the Panox, fighting for the civilian support. Herodotus told Cassandra to attend the cinema to tell them about the cult Cosmos. She showed up there and met Scortus Blanc. Eventually, Cassandra managed to speak to Perseus and started the session of her affairs. So this, no worries. You can say no to finally forging swords. To cut through iron like butter. A sword. Did they have butter in ancient Greece, or did they? I don't know. I don't know. I assume they would. Could they have like access? Were they mainly? I actually don't know. I'll look it up later.
Oh, bad.
Let's start. Let's just end. Yeah. Let's see. I'm very protective. I really actually like the Lego Undercover games. As a kid. But I think my favorite Lego game, the one I played, put so many hours in, was Lego Battles for the DS. Was it an RTS technically? Technically an RTS. What's your guys? What's your favorite boss?
Fucking Lego Star Wars.
Well, that is good too.
Yeah.
Into the darkness.
So, when are you gonna finish your Lego stream?
When my goddamn computer lets me stream.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, give me the name of your computer game when you get a chance, so I can look up what screwdriver you need.
I am destined for victory.
Oh, that's.
She literally did the memes. I'm guessing that's also in the game.
Man, GOG is on top of shit right now with these sales. Goddamn.
You know, I need to go to GOG more than I actually do.
Oh yeah, fucking. Like, I fucking go on Steam, only one franchise sale. Go on GOG, holy fuck, this entire page is on sale.
One second. You know, temporary break. Top chat. Boss has inspired me. We're going to GOG real quick.
Woo!
Yes, Google. I love when nothing works. Hollow Knight's on. Ooh, Hollow Knight's on a lot on sale. Woo. No Man's Sky is not on sale. Dragon Age, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Vampire the Masquerade. Shadow of Mordor for $4. That could be a fun game to stream, probably. I'll keep that in mind. Caesar's on sale. Might and Magic 6 is on sale. If you like, because we were watching, us and the boys were watching a lot of, Seth Tenzin a few days ago. Hey, do I own Myth? Because I actually wanted to play Myth on stream one of these days. Hey, Lego City Undercover.
I was born in Sparta, but it is not my home.
Yeah.
Now I am with Mystios.
Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, I think it's all these games are DRM free.
Those that can afford.
Yeah. Fucking, you don't need to open up a launcher or anything. Just click on the .exe and there you go.
Yeah, I know. That's how, like the good old days for 9/11.
Life used to be a dream.
Yeah. Oh, we need 40 more. Gonna have a score. Oh, to the Apple Chroma. Play and release. And go from the Whirlpool. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oof. Oh, we were successful. Nope, we go. Well, it doesn't matter, we're gonna never, Alexios, which is nice. Boom, boom. Where are you, boy? Boy, I said boy. There you are.
Have you not heard of Venus?
Sweet. Boom. Let's bring him up to level 30. Again, back in the day, chat, when this game first came out, you just had to mash the level up button. You couldn't select levels, and it was not a hassle. It was just a lot of clicking.
Yeah.
Do you have some work for me?
And it was like,
something you need?
I'm surprised they didn't come up with the idea to begin with.
Someone you need taught a lesson?
Horrifying.
Oh, let me go see if I can buy her wisdom cube. Not wisdom cube, her psych. Her psych cube from the garment from the pawn. I don't know. Is it available yet? No, it doesn't be available yet. Nope. Back to level. Ooh, nice. Oh, level 10. Yeah, this will be a free skin we can get chat by getting level 10. In this event. And that's just required. Cause that's a really cool skin. I'm definitely gonna be using it.
Yeah.
No pillars in the cryptos here, but the basket is tightly bound. I do think Lego lost a lot of the charm when they started using this straight up audio from the movies, or re-recording the line from the movie with cheaper actors instead of just doing the silent thing or coming up with their own stories.
Yeah.
I'm kind of still no wait, never mind. There was one the Lego Ninjago did have an ever game because they had two of them, but Shadow of whatever his name is wasn't that good of a game. He became a canon. The game is canon because he's in the series. He popped back up again in the series. Hey Dr. Love, do you like Lego Ninjago? Because if so, I'll watch it with you, and I'll rewatch it with you in VC, Dr. Love.
Ordinary apple. It's a magical talking one. Which means I will need to
Ronan, Shadow of Ronan.
if I want to find
But what I remember from the game, people didn't really like it. Let me check the Metacritic score.
Could only be used as an
Metacritic, the greatest example of good reviews of video games.
Oh, they give it an average score. Oh, yeah, maybe the game was better than I thought it was. Well, I never played the game. What did the game come out on?
Whatever you say, love. All I know is what you're charging is daylight robbery.
Oh, it came on. I could have torn this game. It came on the 3DS.
You may be right. But you won't.
But I want more Lego. I want more Lego battle games because they were fun. Especially if you have online multiplayer.
Yeah.
Because me and my sister and my neighbor, we would do multiplayer together where we fight each other.
Ah, how'd that go?
It was always so. Usually, I was the sneaky one because I played way too much of that game. So what I would do is I would make my base. I would quickly fortify my base, and then I would sneak off to another area to make a new base, basically, where I would immediately start farming for money. So I could pump out the high level units quickly. So what I would do is I would create a bunch of workers. Instead of building up my army first, I would spam a bunch of workers, quickly get them to make a bunch of money for me, either by making mines, finding mine shafts, or farming trees. And then I would just start building the most, anything that could fly, I would build a bunch of those, and I would just, suicide bomb my sister and my neighbor's bases.
Damn.
And because I had so much money, when they died, as they were dying, I was making more to fill the ranks.
Fucking went hard, goddamn.
I once, in one of the maps, I lost almost all my men besides one crafter. I mean, one, basically, the guy who makes the builder. And I just farmed trees until I had enough money to build a because normally when you farm a tree, you have to go back to the logging mill. Because I had one metal left over, so I would farm and carefully farm around the enemies to make sure they didn't spot me. And then I finally had enough so I could start rebuilding my army. That took a good 20 minutes of me stealth farming. Like a core memory of me playing the game. I'll play the game on VC one of these days. Like I said, I generally find it fun.
You are a clever one, miss.
Alright.
I do believe you.
But yeah, no, Dr. Love, I was asking if you liked Lego Ninjago, the TV show.
I knew it.
Oh, my stomach. Why my stomach being mean?
So, Then we're all going to the Dionysia in order to...
Yeah, I thought it was being a little funky this morning too. After I went,
Shouldn't be too hard to look for a talking apple while I'm there.
I got home. I'm like, I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat because I'm sometimes hungry, but I don't want to eat because my stomach feels off.
Oh,
No.
Vertin, what's your
Yeah, it was for the DS, the game. The Lego Ninjago version of the game wasn't that good because they removed a lot of
Are you the one they call Eagle?
They wanted to make it more of a story-driven game.
We've heard people singing of your
Oh,
exploits all
that
over
sucks.
Athens. They say the Eagle Bearer is a valiant hero, always willing to help those in need. A friend one can entrust their life to.
But yeah, no, Dr. Love, if you ever want to rewatch the entire series with me in VC, I'm down for it.
You two certainly aren't from around here.
Oh, Lego Ninjago, that is.
Huh?
Because I have been very nostalgic for it lately.
There's no amount of flattery that will affect my price.
Apologies. I've given you the wrong impression. I only meant to ask if the tales we've heard are true. I hope our cooperation can be built on mutual understanding.
Since I own the Lego Star Wars game, I should play it. Being I grew up on the DS version, was obviously stripped down the levels drastically.
The Eagle Bearer. And if you had any
You know, you get to see the game in extra high quality.
With all the unskippable cutscenes.
Yay!
That's why speedrunners play episode 5 last, because the timer stops at the last cutscene at the beginning of the last cutscene, and episode 5 final cutscene is the longest cutscene in the game.
Now, all I need is more eyes.
But no, I really like watching chat. I really like watching breakdowns. I don't breakdowns of speedruns over actually watching speedruns themselves. Just like the history of how the people find these different skips. How time slowly got more and more efficient. It's fascinating, especially how far you can break a game. There is no free DS version. Well, there's Lego Star Wars Free for the 3DS, but that was a very stripped down version of what the consoles got. Because in the consoles, you could just control an entire group of stormtroopers and give them commands to go do stuff.
But that means you're most certainly not from...
But I enjoy don't get me wrong, I enjoy the 3DS the Lego Star Wars Free, or I just call it Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars. Because I like playing as Count Dooku's whatever you call it, Sith apprentice.
Fucking Ventress.
Yes.
What? Kill Pericles? But, wait a tick. Are you asking us to keep our eyes peeled for bloodthirsty assassins?
Not the first time you had to keep your eyes out for people wanting to killing you.
Yeah.
I only need you to be my eyes. Just do as I say, and there.
Yeah, because like the Lego Batman games, especially the original one without voice acting, is pretty funny. I really love in Lego Star Wars the original one. You ever seen Boss when Vader's telling Anakin that he's the father by pointing to a picture?
Let's just get this done, chum.
That's just funny.
Yeah.
But I do actually enjoy the Lego Batman games. They have I haven't played. I don't know what the story number 3 is, but I do enjoy the story of number 2 and number 1. There's one guy who's reviewing about the Lego games, and he can't, every time he talks about the list of Lego games, he can't not bring up how much he hates J.K. Rowling. It's like an autistic tick with him.
It's like, Jesus, bro. She ain't gonna acknowledge it.
I love how everybody's like, oh, her world building's garbage. Like, this, like, it was a children's book series. Of course, it's going to be weird and wacky.
So
like,
they gotta find
yeah.
So they gotta find any excuse to dislike her because she said one thing.
Yeah, I know, it's hilarious.
Forget it.
Comedy.
Parties can wait. I'll do whatever I can to find you.
Oof. I guessing, I assume Liza P because it's a Souls-like has the, you know, the lose your currency mechanic.
Got to vouch for me on this.
Correct one.
Here I come.
Oh, if you go to Dionysus, you're going to be doing a lot of coming.
And stay vigilant. I have my own work to do.
And consent's not always guaranteed with those people. Most agree, so consent's definitely not guaranteed.
Martin, look at this pottery. Wouldn't something like this
You'll eventually learn to like it.
And what do you think about this linen piece on me? I guess it's only suited for summer sailing.
What is the currency in Liza P?
All that conviction from before.
One wick.
Hello, ladies. How would you like to paint your very own festival mask?
Well, you can see that when she writes, you can tell that when she's not, even with her ever additional work in the series, like Fantastic Beasts, you can tell that she's so used to writing a book series that writing a movie, being forced to sit down and being forced to write a movie script that needs to be way more condensed, does not suit her writing style. Where she shoves so many plot twists and so many plot points in the second Fantastic Beasts movie that I'm like, this is like 2 books worth of plot that suddenly build up in the background. But you're just like shoving it like a square peg in a round hole into this film.
Could use some of them right now.
Please come and try.
We've already talked about the Teto song. Or is it a different Teto song?
This Rockin' Pyra is about to make a one-of-a-kind superstar mask in no time.
She doesn't make the Kiss mask. Kids is over 40 years old. Yeah, they would be over 40 years old by now.
Nothing unusual.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Temple of Erection. What about
Kids is connected to Scooby-Doo / Magical Girls will always be hilarious. You know, we used to watch some Scooby-Doo. We used to watch Mission Incorporated in VC in October.
It's a classic, most definitely.
exactly what I'd call an effective
Oh wow, Harvester is $1.79.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, on GOG.
That's one of the games I want to stream for Halloween.
Well, now you can get it more conveniently.
Yeah.
The best part is you can close Steam the whole time to save up on RAM.
Nice.
Streaming.
Cause like, I have to keep, cause like I periodically keep Firefox open for stream related issues on the back end, but that takes RAM. Annoyingly, like whoever's currently making web browsers, we need to lock them in a room until they figure their stuff out.
Most definitely. This fucking helps. I'm trying to stream, and then I open up fucking Firefox or Brave, and then immediately the fucking OBS goes, "Oh, you've dropped 150 frames." So I'm like, "What the fuck?"
You got in terms of RAM, we have no RAM. Like there's 128 gigs in here.
Yeah.
At least it's not Chrome. Well, I think scans your computer to make sure you use precisely just your entire RAM.
Oh yeah.
Regulus, Vertin!
Huh?
Is that the strange apple you've been looking for?
Cool.
I think I found it.
Picking up fruits. Don't buy yellow or orange watermelon. It's not worth the extra the upcharge. They taste basically the same. If anything, I find them less sweet. And personally, it messes with my brain when I see them, so I think they're gonna taste like something different. And then when I taste normal watermelon, it kind of trips me up. But that's because you eat with your eyes and your nose, obviously. So, my little quirk about food. Oh. That feels good. I just cracked my neck. To ask for some advice on streaming mics and parameters because I do. I started out with only 16 gigs. I upgraded to 32 because I wanted to be balling.
I'm not gonna say.
Well, we don't got the soundboard here.
Yeah.
So, and also because I'm on the opposite side of my Wi-Fi. Because I'm on the opposite side of my Wi-Fi router / modem. One, I bought a new router, so the default AT&T one will only function as a modem. And then, besides getting a proper router, I also got a Wi-Fi extender. That's why I'm able to stream now in 1080p. For mics, I just use a blue snowball, and I just artificially boost myself using in OBS's settings. But that took me listening to several streams and doing several streams and re-listening to them over with headphones on. After streams were over, so I could kind of do some A/B testing on what it sounds like. And specifically for my voice, 240% is good for me.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Ooh, we're gonna go. You know, this event ends like with midsummer. That would be pretty funny.
I don't need that. I found my target. I'll show you.
Wait for the right into the darkness.
Listen.
They may beg their gods, but their lives are at my mercy.
I got a. Dr. Love said he had a load of ass. Where do you want it dumped, boss?
You had a what?
He had a load of ass. Where do you want it dumped?
Right in the Walmart.
Wait for the right moment.
Ooh, it's my ear. Ooh, that feels good.
They're just little games.
Or she's really good.
I thought he said they're just little gays. Like, yeah, we get it. You're in grace.
Adios, straniero.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand.
Stop me up. They're just little games.
Into the dark. Once the sword of Damocles is
I
drawn.
am
There you
the waves in the ocean.
Say, Nora, how much is you to buy the copy to use it? I don't know. No, wait, Teto. I think Teto's voice is free.
Let the earth.
Teto was like an open source alternative or free alternative to Hatsune Miku.
It will be over before you feel it.
Alright, chat. It's time to make some weird shit.
I wish I knew how to do Vocaloid, because I would have made it so many different stories. I would make a story about Gumi getting. I would have a story in mind of a song using Gumi's voice about her getting stabbed on the way home because she took a shortcut. Because she gets stabbed by a drug-added Miku, Hatsune Miku, by accident because Miku's running away from the cops and she accidentally pricks her with one of her needles. And because Gumi was a good girl, she wasn't used to the drugs, so she dies from an overdose in the middle of an alleyway. Regretting making, because he's like, it'd be kind of like a dark fairy type. It's like, Mama told me not to take shortcuts, and now she's like, it's my punishment for taking them.
God damn.
Even Apollo bows.
I'll show you. I found my target.
Stop me up.
Regaining control of our
The
bodies.
hunt begins.
And I really like Gumi's voice, and she has the cute designs.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
preserve this memory in our dreams.
What would a boss vocal voice sound like? You use a lot of animal noises. It would make a lot of animal noises. You could probably to get to his vocal range. You could probably make a lot of scat music with it. Which is a horrible name for that type of music.
Yeah. Look, to be fair, they couldn't imagine what would happen in the future.
Oh yeah. But then we have hilarious things like the Scat Man.
Mr. Reckless.
Yeah.
But she has yet to master the art of navigating a crowd.
Huh?
the DLC woven with throughout the actual game, kind of like how you can get to the nightmare. Once you find the man in the shed in the swamp and Demon and Bloodborne, or is it like an end game thing, like in Kingdom, like the Remind DLC in Kingdom Hearts?
I remember how nervous.
No, not ska. Technically, it's scat. Like, scat is a type of musical genre, like the song Scatman. Ska. That was like, I know what ska sounds like, but would you consider like a fusion of reggae and classic rock?
Not really. If anything, I'd say ska is more like reggae mixed with alt rock, or like fucking just like boy band rock.
Yeah.
Because it's not as hard as classic rock. You know, it's stupid to call classic rock hard, but it's less gruff than classic rock.
So when I think classic rock, my mind goes to 60s rock. So probably I would sort of say like OG rock.
Well, yeah.
Because I think most people when I hear classic rock, I think they think 70s. But yeah. I would need a census from that. But I know at least among the Zoomies, when you say the word classic rock, they think 70s and 80s.
Well, to be fair, the 80s didn't really have much rock. That was more of metal's time when it started becoming more mainstream after being kind of niche in the 70s.
Yeah.
But if we want to be technical, because of how different classic rock sounds between those two decades, you have classic rock. Fucking nowadays, people will just call shit like the Stones or fucking the Beatles, which I can't believe the Beatles are fucking rock, but you know, or the other guys. Yeah, like the Animals, those stuff like that. They're very different. So people all classify them under different genres now instead of just classic rock.
Well, yeah, like for Pet Sounds and Beatles are big boy bands, basically.
Yeah, they were more just pop back then.
Yeah.
But nowadays people just call them their own shit. Like for instance, people will call AC/DC stadium rock because. Yeah, it has that vibe to it. This is obviously something made just to get people excited in a stadium, and that's about it. And you compare that to the Stones, this is like fucking kind of like party music.
Yeah. For the Beatles, the Beatles has the Beatles lot to produce so much music, and they kind of run the gamut of multiple genres.
Yeah.
So because I don't really see anybody say, "Oh, they're Beatles like." Because, like, what era of the Beatles are we talking about?
Yeah. And fucking which singer, too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, because a lot of the most popular Beatles shit that people goes like, oh, that's Beatles, like, that's usually more of, like, McCartney shit than it is actually Lennon or the other dude.
I like Paul McCartney's, like, solo stuff. I like, Band on the Run. That's a fun song.
Oh yeah, like pretty much every single member of the Beatles' solo work is better than when they were together as a band. And I think the only exception would be Lennon, because you know it's John Lennon.
Wait, did Ringo have a career by himself?
I think so. I'd have to double check because it's been a very long time since I've listened to most of those fuckers' stuff.
Yeah, George Harrison had some good music. George Harrison had some good music.
Yeah.
We have a situation.
Oh, one thing. Let me just quickly show you what Dr. Love added me with in general. Okay, paste.
Ugh.
That looks absolutely horrifying.
But what did I get pinged with? Somebody. Why is Discord telling me to get pinged? Okay,
it was me. I sent you something in the DMs.
Oh, okay, that. Alright. That's horrible. But you know, that is accurate. That's mostly what Cheetos are used for when you're eating bologna.
Yeah.
Because, like, bologna is so fucking nasty compared to, like, sandwich, like, fucking cold cuts or sandwiches are already gross as it is. But bologna is the worst of the fucking worst, dear lord. You have to be putting goddamn Doritos or Cheetos in there before chomping down.
Now, an old 60s, like late 60s, early 70s, like a staple of 70s, like early 70s, like kid meals, like, would be like a bologna sandwich with Cheese Whiz.
Fucking disgusting.
Like processed on processed.
People, society hates children, and that shows what we feed them.
Yeah, we just give them slop, and you'll be happy. Like Lunchables, I liked the Lunchable pizza as a kid because of how sweet the pizza sauce was. But now as an adult, I'm like, why was the pizza sauce so sweet?
Yeah, it's tomato sauce. It's not supposed to be sweet. What the fuck? And then you realize these dumb motherfuckers use sugar to beat out the bitter shit instead of using carrots.
Or just cooking it longer.
Yeah.
But they to get Lunchables into the schools, because to get processed fields made by companies into schools, they had to have a certain amount. They have a list of things they need to have, and Lunchables barely skirted through because they counted the sauce as a vegetable, even though the sauce is tomato, which is a fruit.
Yes, thank you, Ronald Reagan. Thank you very much. Disgusting neocon piece of shit.
No, teach your children healthy eating habits when they're young, and it will benefit them fully as an adult in unbelievable ways.
Otherwise, they end up being in their 30s and overweight, and then complaining about still being overweight and unhealthy, but fucking cannot somehow stomach vegetables.
I need to eat more vegetables. I like vegetables. I'm just lazy to cook. Too lazy to cook them some days.
Shit, I don't even eat them cooked. Sometimes I'll just wash it and get all the pesticides off. I'm like, yes, food. And I have good shits because of it.
Yeah. Because I like roasted asparagus, roasted broccoli, roasted cauliflower. Take any vegetable, throw it in the oven, roast it in the oven. Delicious.
Mm.
And if you're one of those people like, oh, I don't like vegetables, just blend them into a sauce then and put them over. Blend them into, roast them in the oven, put them in a blender, and then mix them with your pasta. Or you just be an adult and eat them. Even collard greens are really good. Boiled. Well, the way I have them is at Cracker Barrel, and they're boiled in broth with some bacon bits. Cause I eat them on the side.
Mm.
But yeah, boiling them in some good broth. Get some bone broth or get some cheaper broth if you're boiling it for a long period of time, and boil your collard greens in that. It will taste really good.
Mm.
Yeah, carrots are super sweet.
The weird things you were talking about.
Everyone roasted carrots are almost like a snack. On how sweet they can get, because that slow roasting brings out the sweetness even more.
Yeah.
Why do you think rabbits love carrots?
Beastie Boys grooving to the music.
There's basically a reason on why we used to use carrots to sweeten up tomatoes, fucking sauce and paste for our spaghetti, because you weren't putting a bunch of sugar. See, the problem. See, here's the thing, chat. Go into a fucking store right now, your store of choice, whatever. And go to the sauce section. Go to where they have the tomato sauce and the paste. And I want you to look at the nutrition facts and the ingredients. And I want you to see how much sugar they put in all of these jars. And after that, you will, kind of realize some things.
Yeah. So, the key to making good tomato sauce be less acidy is just to cook it for longer. The longer cooking time breaks down the acid into tomatoes. And brings out the natural sweetness. If you don't have time for that, of course, and if you want extra sweetness, add carrots.
Yeah.
The one problem though with making tomato sauce from canned tomatoes is the fact that they put an enzyme in the canning in the tomato. They mix an enzyme when they can tomatoes to keep them from becoming a mush. But because of that, it becomes really hard for them to actually break down without using an immersion blender.
Quiet.
like tomatoes like will stay relatively intact, and especially if they're diced, they become very chewy clumps unless you use an immersion blender on them when you're making your sauce.
These symbols are similar to the ones on Pericles' bounty.
Like the carrots are great. Carrot souffle, carrot cake. There's roasted, like I said, there's good roast and roasted carrots.
Very tasty.
Yeah.
Bounties and puzzles can wait. Mr. Apple can't. First priority,
I wish I liked celery.
him from this spooky place. Oh, you know,
I think I might do is buy some celery, chop it up into sticks, and then soak it in soak it in some water with some seasonings, and hope that like osmosis or whatever you call it, makes the celery taste not like celery and taste like the seasonings. Because it's that taste. It gags me.
Yeah. For me, the only real celery I eat is fucking celery sticks, and I dip in hummus. Or I cut it up into tiny pieces and put it in tuna salad. That's about what it is for me.
No one is supposed to be here after the tributes have been laid.
I hate. But I don't like celery already, and I absolutely hate celery in like salads and like chicken salads or egg salads. Cause I hate that hard crunch when I'm eating it. It feels like it's something slipped into my food by accident. Like when you put like nuts in an ambrosia, when you let that sit for a while, the nuts soften up naturally.
Stay behind me.
And they have that less of a crunch now. It feels like someone's. So when I eat, like if I ever eat chicken salad, I usually am picking out the celery like a child before taking a bite before eating the burger. Oh, well, the sandwich.
Goddamn.
Usually the recommended time is it's like 2 hours in the oven. In like a dust oven. One. You can look it up. Depending on how the recipe you're doing, your base. Are you using tomato paste as your base? Again, adding carrots will increase the sweetness. The main thing is to taste the tried and true method for all this stuff is to taste it while it's cooking.
Agreed.
Ugh.
Oh, that feels good. Got stress.
Me, but you don't sound much like craftsmen.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Nor killers, for that matter.
I always like those Greek patterns
anyway.
with weird little lines, squiggly lines.
We are craftsmen. We're here to repaint the temple for the Dionysia.
Save your lies.
There's a thing called Namato sauce that my mother and sister make. It's basically it's like a tomato sauce, but instead of using tomatoes, it's using beets and carrots. It is super sweet because it's using beets and carrots, both things high in sugar. But it's an alternative if tomato sauce is, if you can't have tomato sauce. I didn't really like beets as a kid, but as an adult, they're delicious. Like I said, a beet and feta or blue cheese salad is delicious.
I'll show you. I found my target. I don't need the high ground.
Wait for the right into the darkness.
This'll help.
Icarus, eyes on the target.
I like sugar in my coffee, but I don't do that anymore because, again, trying to lose weight. So I haven't had sugar on coffee in years. Like white sugar. Also, like once in a blue moon to treat myself, I'll put some maple syrup or honey in it, my coffee. Or what I'll do is combine my coffee and ice cream together to make a coffee agado, I think it's called.
I know this armor.
But I was already planning on that. But in that case, I was already planning on having coffee and ice cream separately, so why not just pour the coffee on top of the ice cream?
None dare oppose us. Value their lives.
I use milk. Okay. Most creamers, the non-dairy creamers, are made using seed oils. So it's better to use milk or almond milk. If you can't drink milk, then use almond milk or oat milk. It's better than using those creamers can taste good, like the French vanilla. I like vanilla, so of course French vanilla creamers are good. But again, if you're talking about watching your weight and watching your health, avoid the creamers. Once in a blue moon, perfectly fine, but don't make like your daily habit of using those oil creamers. Now, the powdered creamers, which are made using corn, that are made like using like akin to basically malt powder, basically, those are fine comparative to the the liquid oil-based ones. Because those creamers like using those kind of non-dairy creamers that are left out, that are self-stable, those are using like cooked flour typically.
The cult has deceived you. You don't know what it means to kill Pericles.
I know that he has defied
Pericles. Who is Pericles? I know there's a character named Pericles in something I watched as a kid. But for the life of me, I cannot remember.
You can't bring peace through destruction, Alexios.
You cling to your loyalty so blindly.
Because I know very little about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, this does feel like an actual event from the game, outside the fact that the storm hasn't taken them this far back. That's not fair! Here's all these Greek people and Argus comes out with her gun.
Not while still draw breath.
Yeah, those powder ones again are typically made using cooked flour or malt powder. I really like the detail on his armor. The other thing is, they have his armor technically his armor, like that chest plate, would not move when he breathes up and down. Because, you know, it's hard. Oh, I do that too. I put in cocoa powder in my coffee too, now and then. Like, if I'm making coffee late at night, and it's still hot coffee, I use the French press, so I leave my coffee out. So usually when I come home from work, I'm drinking room temperature coffee. Because I made it the day before. But if I'm making coffee at night, and it's nice and hot, I am adding stuff. I'm making it a nice snack for that night. Well, even before, like, the 10-cent buyout. Well, not a complete buyout. They were overstressing themselves. They never making what, like an Assassin's Creed game per year?
Yeah.
Hey, Cos!
Those claws. Delicate skin.
Oh,
my thanks.
I don't care how great your Greek army is. Hey, Mossberg is still gonna go for that armor.
Good to see you again, first mate.
That's the point blank raids.
To worry I'd have to read your obituary out on Radio Apple.
The rumors of my death may have been exaggerated, Captain.
Oh, he said the thing, he said the thing!
I wouldn't quite put out if I couldn't join the 27 Club with you.
Oh, great reference. Oh, I'm laughing. Oh, I'm laughing.
Wow, Apple, you think I'm gonna die in what? 12 years? Well, you know, it's gonna be 11 years by now for Regulus. Death is waiting for her at the casino table.
I've got some fab ideas already. The heroine and the screech of night. Whispers on the edge of the temple. Love and courage dancing in the moonlight. Or the dark night of freedom. The stars and the eagle bearer guide us.
A show? You're naming a drama after me?
Don't mind her. Thank you for the help, Cassandra.
I do like plays, and I do like when TV shows or stuff will have a play in universe about the events of the story. Like, in Game of Thrones, was the part taken from the books that was a part taken from the Winds of Winter that was adapted for the show. And then, of course, the very iconic one would be in Avatar: The Last Airbender. The Fire Island, you know the episode I'm talking about, chat.
Too right. Mr. Apple is always going on about all this Greek stuff. With that great honking big brain of his, we're sure to be of help.
Even though you are all very...
That'd be really, really funny if Burton was forced to watch a play of her life, just so she could watch the time to get tear gassed about the child. by the cops. Dude probably thinks he's some goddess. Lucy was here. So, attention, a bounty has been put on your head, drawing mercenaries to hunt you down, defeat them to gain random gear. New mercenaries will be spawned up the map every 8 hours, up to 5 mercenaries can be on the map at the same time. So for release goes up, mercenaries on the map level 2, defeat them to get better gear. Nice. I went on a musical playlist playing random music, and it randomly played the song from Hercules, the one that Mega sings. I won't say I'm in love, but it was a lo-fi remix of it. I'm like, this is random.
Rather than resist.
It was like a folk playlist, if I remember correctly.
To the right.
Well, ain't that something?
To the left.
I'll show you. I found my
Don't do it, Alexio. I have the high ground. He jumped and proceeded to become a stub, man.
Regaining control of our bodies.
God damn.
I never miss.
Well, why the the advantage that is in 60 frames versus Bloodborne's 30.
Imagine releasing an action game at 30 FPS in 2015.
And never updating it to actually run on 60. Like,
fuck it, it's funny because during the 7th generation, 60 FPS and like 100 FPS was the goal on PC. Meanwhile, consoles were still at fucking 30. Hell, most action games in the 6th gen ran at 60 FPS compared to fucking 7th gen. And then you have the 8th gen now where they're hyping up 60 FPS. It's like, nigger, we're at 400 FPS now on PC. Get with the times.
Like, I think games I'd rather have a game have a good frame rate with 60 is the bare minimum, and consistently hold that than, like, oh my goodness, I can see every nose hair coming out of Alexio.
Yeah. What are those other things, Juan? I'm gonna be honest here, I don't give a fuck about Bloodborne. And Liza P just looks like more Asian slot.
Let's go through. What did he do? Ooh, Incarnation Might. Yeah, we're gonna use that.
Yes, put funny things on her shins. She must protect her shins.
Let's take her outfit, actually. It's been a while since I've used her original outfit.
I was just about to start my meditation.
I like, so there's a scene in Marcus's event where she's dancing, and she's like dancing like really weird and oddly to the music, and Matilda's like, why is he dancing this way? And then one of the hippies is like, she's demonstrating how she is freed from meter and rhythm, and that she sees past the boundaries of the universe. And I'm like, she's like, I think she's just dancing weird. I think she just had no rhythm.
I'll show you. I found my I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
Wait for the right moment into the darkness.
They're just little games. Listen.
Death comes for us all.
I'm interested though in the newest one that they're making, in the new, totally not Bloodborne, 2 for the, but it's going to be a Swiss 2 exclusive, which means it's probably going to be stuck at 30 frames again. But I don't want to buy a PS. I don't want to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. Like, I had an idea for what I would do for Bloodborne 2. I was really going to make a PowerPoint presentation, but I never got around to doing it.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Hey, this background from Echoes in the Mountain and Notes on Shiori, but mainly Echoes in the Mountain, was not a playable event, even though A Series of Dust is the sequel to that, and that is playable.
Wait for the right moment into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Listen.
We're getting revenge for Steve Irwin, or whatever his name was, the animal guy who got killed by a manta ray.
I am destined for
Steve Irwin? I'm so bad at names.
Fun fact, frame rate actually affects the damage of your knife in Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's how a lot of PC players pull off speedruns and they get... Yeah, it's...
Don't tie things like that to the frame rate. That's really dumb.
Yes, but it's Capcom. Of course they're going to make a dumb decision.
It's like... I'll let it slide when the 6th generation did that. But that's why when they did an HD remaster of Kingdom Hearts 2, they had to go back and change it. Because certain enemy abilities were run off the frame rate, and they were being activated way too quickly. So they were like, "Oop, we messed up, let's fix it." Because that's not how these things are supposed to work.
Truly heart-wrenching.
And they were quick about it. When they learned that there was a problem, they immediately started fixing it. There we go. Hell yeah.
Straight to the point. I like that.
To the left.
I found my target. I'll show you. I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
Into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Alright, chat. Now, I got a funny idea. I want you to go into your Souls-like of choice. And I want you to play the entire game using the best weapon, but you will not put anything in defense. You will not put anything into fucking dexterity. And you're gonna only put everything in speed. And fucking you're gonna no hit this shit. You're not gonna get hit once. If you die, you're restarting the entire game. So
I'm screwed.
That's a fun little challenge for everybody here who plays those kinds of games.
Your goal is to be Sonic. You gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. No rings to save you though.
Yeah, gotta hit hard.
Boss, I don't play Souls like. Yeah, of course, Blaze. What, you think you're always included when I ask a question? Get the fuck out of here.
Nice. Ooh, this is great for Poison Team, but all I need to switch up what's the face when I'm using Poison Team. So 1 second, I need to go take a leak. BRB.
Piss boy.
There we go, got my boot, yep. No! What am I moving? Grab my BR backside, make it big, and BR back, chat. Sorry, chat. I made popcorn. Let's see. Got that one done. So all the missions are done. And we're still level 5. Let's go. He's dear to me. He's my dearest. No, but dear still justice.
Those so-called craftsmen were from the cultist.
See with the this head right. This is the fluoride stare.
But they weren't here to destroy the temple.
Plain pop. I put some cracked red pepper and bang seasoning on it, and some butter, melted butter. We have a really good popcorn maker that we got from Aldi's 10+ years ago that still works. Wow. Great. It's super quick and super effective. All it does is literally just it just blows hot air over the kernels and pops them quickly. It's fantastic.
There's still no sign of them.
There was no sign of them in the Agora, Tlaka, or the Panathinaik Way. I'm beginning to doubt myself. Did we see them?
Hey, boss.
Could it really have been my brother?
Yeah, I was away briefly.
Well, yeah, I went down. I made popcorn while downstairs. I haven't eaten since 8 in the morning.
All right.
Looky here at what I found. A bunch of goons with those odd symbols.
Man, don't you love when you pull up a Steam guide and then it only has videos and no text telling you to do something? It's like, wow, it's almost like I want to read.
Yeah, it's almost like I would look up a YouTube guide if I wanted a video.
Hopefully we can be of help.
Now, I hate the video guides that are like...
Wait, what's going on here?
90... Like, those YouTube shorts that are like... Only a minute long, but 50 seconds are dedicated to complete nonsense. They tell me where the special item is so I can go home.
Captain, now they're out.
Yeah.
Good thing I ran into these Calzone lads. They said they were only too happy to help us protect Pericles. Though, their methods are a mite rough.
Quick as a blade. You have the makings of a fine Miss Theos Regulus.
I just hope she didn't cause too much trouble.
We'll have to uncover that for ourselves.
The problem with the microwave is if you're not using a bag that if you're not using the popcorn feature on your thing, it
My best mate. Did you really?
It's too unreliable, at least personally for me, unless you're using the popcorn feature. The device, again, the one we got from Aldi's works so well because the hot air goes from the bottom, goes over the kernels. Once the kernels pop, they become lighting up. The hot air just blows them out of the machine.
All we need to know is who among you has any relationship with the cult of Cosmos.
The machine gets so hot it actually warps the plastic.
You there?
Helio, I confess. I was watching some of the rich merchants on Hesidon Street. I saw these symbols and wanted to record them. But I'm not a part of any cult. I'm just a clumsy painter.
It is Greece. Being part of a cult was less problematic back then. They're not like modern cults.
A festive oil lamp for 3 drachmae. Festive wine, 50 drachmae. And a festive lyra for 600 drachmae. Could there be something behind these records?
Let him go, Verting. He isn't a cultist. He's just a cheat.
I didn't commit any crime.
No. All you've done is put festive before the name of each of your wares so you could double or triple the price. Eh? Soterius? We miss those blades.
Nowadays, we just put the word artisanal in front of random things.
But you win your coin with deceit.
Yeah.
I like that one guy who would go to like Walmart or Sam's, buy their pies, and then cut them into, 8s, or quarters and then repackage them and then sell them at farmers markets at a huge markup.
Here, ladies.
Apple?
The very same. Unfortunately, not even my closest and best mate is above suspicion. I don't even know what Mr. Apple went through in that evil fruit basket. But I can.
Damn, bitch! Did you know that people can get sick of you?
But Captain, this is
Evil
just
Fruit
some
Basket, the
honey
sequel to
and
Normal
syrup
Fruit
to
Basket.
stick on my skin.
Goddamn.
Not a secret
It's-
mark from some cult.
It was interesting when they had to put a lot of work into that when they remade the anime.
It is doubtful that the cult would take in
But
Yeah,
quickly.
huh?
Especially
Oh no,
for
go
a
on.
fighter like
Yeah.
him.
Well, but I think the first anime one couldn't finish because the manga wasn't over yet, and the last 2 episodes were like slide-shows.
Cassandra,
That's how bad the
you
animation
already
got.
captured a suspected cultist, right?
E.
Yes, but he hasn't said anything of value, and I don't think he knows much.
What were you gonna say?
Except,
Yeah, never mind. You just have to imagine what I was gonna say for the rest of the day and ruminate on it when you're trying to sleep.
but now we know he's connected with the cult of Cosmos. So there is nothing
It's
more
later
to
in
learn
bed.
from
It's like,
Anything
what
he
movie
tells
was
us
that?
now will
Oh,
be out of fear of punishment.
the last scene from Oppenheimer when the guy's like, "What did Albert Einstein say to you?"
You mentioned that there were others there with the assassin. Did you catch anything else before they ran?
We already met him in the previous
Yes.
because the event there was a 2-week gap between both events to make sure people had time to play it.
Something about the sage.
So if you're a newcomer to the game, you have plenty of time to play the XGO route.
So, how are we supposed to read these messages when they come? The sage explains nothing to us.
Boss, you keep saying that it's never gonna happen. Well, shut up then.
Seems like you don't know any more about the sage's plans than I do.
Well, he was first. It was
Sage.
one stream, technically 1 stream ago, 1 to 2 streams. No, about.
We don't know who he is.
We don't need to know.
Let me look it up for you.
If I'm correct, all we'll need to do is claim the sage is here. They're so disorganized.
1, 2, 3.
they may not
No,
know
yeah,
what
2 streams ago. Try to look in the chat for you, Blaze.
That's very devious, Vertin. A bit of guile worthy of Odysseus.
And you, Mr. Apple, may come in handy, as we'll need your skill in Athenian performance. Would you kindly share your skills with us? I have a feeling it will help our
Did you remember that black guy who beat up the wrestler into unconsciousness?
What about him?
His dad even said
So,
that he had money saved because the dad had two baby mamas, an Asian one and a black one. And he said that he had money put aside for his so 2 Japanese kids, 2 half Japanese kids and 1 half black kid. And he said that he had money put away for scholarships for his for college for his half Japanese, 2 half Japanese kids, and he had bail money put aside for his half black kid.
Then let's get started.
Magnificent.
That time is such little faith in your parenting skills. That's what becomes of him.
follow me.
What? Prison again?
There's the back of the prison, and the prison directly lifted from chapter 5 artwork.
Who are you?
You are Domitius, correct? I've been assigned as your logographer to assist you with your trial. The Archons have accused you of being a member of the cult of Cosmos. Do you accept your charge?
The cult of... I have no idea what you're talking about.
I see. And you're sure that you have nothing to do with them?
Of course! I would never be a part of that horrific cult.
Of course not. I've made my decision. I believe this man is innocent.
Domitius.
Yeah, better Harvester. I first I was gonna have to find a torrent version of it and figure out how to set that up. But yeah, just getting the actual .exe from GOG will be so more simple.
It was my mistake.
Hell yeah.
Your arrest brings shame to the police.
To all of civilization, really.
Huh? So I will make things right. Not only will you be released, but we will also publicly declare you innocent.
Oh, chat, I've been reading
I've prepared a
the actual book Fight Club.
You, Domitius,
Good. So definitely I can definitely tell with the Czech Nick. That classic style of his.
When you discovered this bounty, you immediately surrendered it to the Archon.
But yeah, there are differences between the. I actually kind of prefer some of the changes the movie made, compared to the book.
What? But I didn't.
In fact,
but I haven't finished the book yet, so I haven't got to the end yet.
We uncovered the cult's plot and even managed to capture a key member.
A key member?
No need to be afraid, Domitius. We're interrogating the mastermind at this very moment.
You don't mean the sage?
And just think, Domitius, it was all because of you.
But I'm probably gonna make the pie crust tomorrow.
And broke your secret.
And I can sit in the in the fridge. Overnight, and then probably bake the pies on on Saturday after work. Because I'm tripling the pie dough. But instead of tripling the bath, my food processor can't fit that, so I'm going to have to make free baskets.
If my memory serves, it was a tool that Spartans used to encode their messages.
So, they don't really go into detail that much about this, Tyler and her sex life. They really go. You can really feel the fact that she's trying to have kind of some kind of form of relationship with him. But because he had to know that he has a relationship with her, he keeps from pushing her away.
Solves one major hurdle.
However,
we will still need the key to decipher it.
Like, I didn't realize Marla was rich.
Well then.
When watching the movie, but she's at least upper middle class. At least her parents are. The liposuction wasn't cheap in the 90s.
I figured out your game. I'm not talking. I won't tell you anything.
Yeah, that was always the thing. But yeah, the changes there's a lot of parallel between there's a lot more parallel events between Tyler and the narrator. So like so what happened is in the book, Tyler threatens to expose the fact that he's been slicing in porn into the movies to the film union, and then the film guy beats him up. That was changed to be the owner of the bar in the movie. Then the narrator threatens the restaurant he works for to expose them about the urine in the food. And that's what he wants to get his blackmail from. It's much more better in the movie, and that's where he beats himself up in front of and pretends that someone else his boss beat him up. It works way better in the movie having it be the white collar job, him doing it the white collar job guy. It's way more narratively satisfying. I also like the change that they did with Jared Leto's character, having it be instead of him being mad one night and wanting to beat up somebody, having it be like, oh, Tyler's getting closer to Jared Leto than me. And now Jared Leto, he thinks that Jared Leto's his favorite, so he beats up Jared Leto. I think it works better in the movie. But the movie has so much advantage of being it's visual, so it can get a lot of stuff done quickly.
Do you guarantee the safety of this place?
Of course, Deimos. A foolish goddess has been locked up in the Athenian prison, but he wouldn't dare speak out. Besides, the Estonia are busy with Phoenicia and thinned out to fight in the battle for Potidea. They don't have time for us. Besides, with
Soon, the Berserk chapter coming out.
there is nothing to fear. Even if some meddling Mystios were to discover us, you would end them in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Angel Face.
Not much is true, Pendaros.
Yeah, in the book, one night he just sees Angel Face and decides to fight him and beat him up. But in the movie, obviously, he sees Tyler getting closer to Angel Face, so he beats him up.
What of your coded messages? Are you certain our plans are
Also, instead of raiding the plastic surgery, they first get their fat from Marla's. They steal the fat from Marla's mother, who was sending her fat to Marla so Marla could get lip injections.
You do know that the Mystios with the broken spear is a Spartan as well?
Yes, but she was not raised as a warrior.
They don't start raiding medical bins until they have like a medical company at the restaurant. The restaurant takes a lot more. The restaurant's way more involved in the book than it is in the movie.
As for the code, you've hidden it in these files?
Well, yeah, that's what makes it so good.
They may appear ordinary. They are anything but.
Because one day the narrator is just, being nice to Angel Face, and then the next day he beats it up bloody pulp.
Even if the file or one of our craftsmen were to fall into the hands of the Athenians, they would remain.
There's actually a Fight Club 2 and 3.
So our plans remain concealed in shadow. Even as they search vainly for answers, our coded message already lies hidden in plain sight within the temple.
So you remember the cancer woman who wanted to get laid, Blaze, in the movie?
You had best hope that all is as you say. I will not have anything stand in my way this time.
Cleo, what's her name?
My sword aches for the time when I was slashed down those banners. I should have killed her then.
The Sage appreciates your patience. You have proven more than worthy to wield the sword of Damocles.
Nice.
He deems me worthy, does he? He forgets his place. With this sword, I will strike off the head of Pericles.
Let Athens be enlightened. Let Athens be enlightened.
Hey, how progressive they have women at this cult meeting.
I have a question.
Truly set him up.
Yeah, I want to go through all of Chuck Palahniuk's works.
I forgot the order to wrap the strip.
Oh, and of course the woman messes up.
Who recruited this world? We have no room for dead weight.
Oh my god.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have raised the stupid question. I should wait until the ritual ends and ask the great Deimos for the answer in private. People say that the mighty god Deimos possesses wisdom beyond the ken of mere mortals. I'm sure he can answer all my questions.
Anybody here read Lightning Thief as a kid? I never did. So I wondered if they were good kid books or not.
How dare you waste his time on such a stupid question? Get over here. I'll show you. But this is the last time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your guidance. And thank you for your wisdom, O chosen one.
She instead makes her way quickly back to that. She returned to find much more lively than she had expected. Even corners seemed to be echoing fiercely, caused from familiar voices.
Deceivers and villains! You swore you would set me free once I told you where to go.
Well, it makes sense because the original cast like 12-year-olds, so it makes sense that they made them 16-year-old because it's more easy to believe when you do live action.
You seem to be in high spirits, Domitius.
So I don't blame them.
Is that you? Did they capture you too?
Because there's a limited believability in a live action movie.
No.
When you deal with, like, you know, have 12-year-olds. Where your suspended disbelief can kick in when you're reading something.
I am not quite so stupid.
That's why I had no problem reading the Secret series as a kid. Despite being like, wow, this group of, like, skilled puzzle experts
You may leave now,
couldn't figure out where they couldn't figure out a photo was taken in America and not taken in South America instead of the Congo because, you know, they didn't recognize the bird in the background, but the kids could.
With some help.
Oh yeah, so you get to show them their worst nightmares.
Enough. In fact, sir.
Dude, I probably think she's an avatar of Nyx or Hypnos.
This apple might never have uncovered the secrets of your cult's communication.
Who would have guessed that my chief mate was such a scholar, eh? I never heard of a Spartan crispology before.
There is a cryptographer I've worked with at the Foundation. We often shared...
No, they were both American groups, both Americans in the Secret series. But like obviously, they want the kids to be smart, to get, you know. The TLDR in the scene was they needed to break into basically a chocolate plantation that was a front for an evil cult, and the front of the building had a picture taken. You know, the people running the cult were public about it. Well, not public about the cult, but public about the chocolate factory. That's where they made the money for the cult. And so they went to, like, oh, we had to go to, like, South America or Africa, if I remember correctly, to go stop them. And then the kids look at the picture and realize that there's an animal in the background that's from North America.
With a little more time, I do believe he might figure out we're time travelers.
All the better that he's insensible now. I salute your commitment to keeping our secret, Mr. Domitius. Of course, learning that the file was a skittily was just the beginning. It's one thing to know of the existence of a cipher, and another to know how to read its code.
No, don't be down, mate. Just think. Your name is going to live on in legends told by the rockinest bards around. Oh, sing a song.
Now I kind of want cipher called ending up in a motel.
Who
well,
unmasked the darkness schemes and guided
Tuesday might get an antidote one of these days, and that could be fun to read. Blondie's antidote was hilarious. She ends up encountering a goat child in a motel.
Pericles will bestow on you for saving him.
Enough, enough! Just let me die in here. I'm one foot either way.
Well, when we consider a retcon, is the fact that you just had to acknowledge the fact that this is a book written for children, where they want the children to be able to solve the mystery. So, the adults have to overlook the fact that there was they don't pay attention to the detail in the background of the picture, where the kids do. It's one of those things you just have to, you know. I thought it's a children's story, so you have to take it. You know, obviously, if you're an adult for some reason reading it, you have to take it with, you have to have that dispense of disbelief. That guy wasn't really paying attention. It was more Burton and Apple talking together.
To the right.
I found. I'll show you. I don't need the high ground to.
Wait for the into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Listen.
We're gonna murder this man, chat.
Find your mark. Death comes for us all. For victory! They may beg their gods, but their lives are at my mercy.
Hip hip, hooray!
Hey, sweet. I don't even think we really know. Now, like the Japanese had that story about the Mermaid Kingdom, and I basically had some time travel involved in it. Well, that was the main character going to the future. Same with Rip Van Winkle. Don't know if the Greeks have anything similar to that.
Straight to the point. I like that.
This character model was used in Flora to the Golden City, Mercurius' event. This woman right here.
To the left.
I found my. I'll show you. I don't need the high ground to.
Wait for the right moment. Into the darkness.
To the right. Listen.
Now.
That's so you have to go good defense.
I never miss. This is Sparta! They may beg their gods, but their lives are at my mercy.
You guys start up with something pretty cut. I haven't got a chance to get anybody else's abilities. There we go.
You see it coming.
Look.
Nice. Da.
Wait for the right
Da.
moment.
Da.
I am the waves in
No
the
water
ocean
go.
and the
There it is.
stars in the sky.
Yes. She said the line, chat. Ah, good water.
Bring you victory, as promised.
Thanks. Ooh, a girdle. Hey, Aeon. How's it hanging? What's good? Oh, excuse me, chat. Sorry, chat.
A scene only recorded in ancient tomes and murals now comes alive before my eyes. Merely on the merits of historical research alone, the invention of Huygens' Fresnel interferometer is truly miraculous.
Looks like X will have a permanent guinea pig for this experiment of his.
Most certainly.
Just don't forget to bring us along, eh? Because after this, I'm not letting you leave my sight. No matter if you head to a robotics lab or the dark side of the moon.
Ah, got a little corn stuck on my popcorn stuck on my teeth.
Fellow Athenians and distinguished friends from every polis. It is with great joy.
I mean, when you have different names from VC and from Discord and Steam, YouTube, I tend to go back and forth between the two. I never call you Ace25 because that's too much, not too many number for me.
Just as it endures, so too shall our civilization.
Oh, this is Wanwick. This thumbnail. One second, let me at you with it. Wanwick.
Strip us of the right to bask in its timeless beauty. We do not bow to fear or menace, nor to any enemy, be they known or unknown.
Let's see, to beat the final boss of the DLT, it wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. It's more annoying than anything. Maybe you just need a new strategy.
Could Alexios... No, Demos really stand such a provocation?
Pericles, soon enough the cult will claim you. A necessary sacrifice to unify the Greeks.
Protect Pericles!
I cannot believe what
Oh, also, one like I had to use in the Discord or something.
You arrived much faster than I thought, Misthios. I should have known better than to trust in that secret code. Do not get in my way. I will deal with you once I have Pericles' head.
Demos, leave the Misthios to us. Pericles must be slain.
Ah.
You will not run from me again.
I still need to make that Fate edit with Theodore Roosevelt, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Medea, Rosa Parks, and who else was it?
Insert whatever nigger here.
Yeah.
Our plan has been discovered. Domitius betrayed us.
I can't remember the rest of them.
There is no end to the punishment that awaits him.
You know, Kamala Harris will throw her in too.
Calm down, Orestes. Have faith in the sage's plans. These brutes stand no chance against our numbers.
Yes,
Kill them all.
I think they might... So, Alexia's backstory is that he was discarded because he was deemed too weak as an infant, so, but yet he somehow managed to survive, when I gather. And then Cassandra, she's just a mercenary.
I can't wait anymore.
Start. Buff. You get a debuff. You get a debuff. You get a precast. You get a precast. You get this.
Sword is the only guide I need. Wait for the right
There we go.
darkness.
Nice.
Icarus, eyes on the target. If death comes for us all, they may beg their gods.
So isn't it better that it's harder then? Because you wanted a challenge for the DLC.
It will be over before you feel it.
Medea rides in front of the bus.
Medea plays the new Souls Link.
See, my entire Perry cracked that market yet. That's Let's Plays.
Yeah.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars.
If he starts doing Let's Plays with Medea, there's a bunch of white men he gets sexually harassed.
Oh, yeah.
Now, to preserve this memory.
I think both characters are canon. Like, if all the Assassin's Creed games can be plotted in a timeline, which I don't think they can anymore, I think both characters are technically canon, unlike Odyssey. No, unlike Valhalla, where it's, whoever you pick isn't, there's only one character, you only pick the gender, not the character.
Protect yourselves first.
Medea gets banned on Xbox Live.
You've done all
That'd be amazing.
to prevent this, Cassandra.
You know, Medea goes to Japan. You think Jake Paul was rude and annoying? And Logan Paul. Tyler Perry inadvertently ruins race relations, like cultural relationship between America and Japan for the next 50 years.
Truly horrifying.
Like, we're siding with Canada now.
Do you think knowing our plan would be enough to stop it? Look at the death you have brought on your own people.
Medea to spend her entire time teabagging everybody.
What's all the fuss?
Get out of my way, foreigner! I'm not going to die in this place.
Yeah, that's right. Who? Come here.
Ooh, political spy throw with Medea. That would be hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
Medea versus the Iron Curtain.
It's like everything's played straight. Fucking, it's this serious, tragic story about living in the USSR, then fucking Medea comes in.
Literally, it's just the Boondocks. You know, he's when Jerome does the dance move in front of the screen.
Regulus, Mr. Apple, we need to help Cassandra.
Yeah, like the entire movie, it's like very classical, almost like Dr. Zhivago like music. And anytime Medea's on screen, it's like the most ghettoest rap.
Ever been to a gig with this many stores?
You know what? No, it's White Stag Statutory, that one song you sent me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even the wildest crowd can be swayed by the right performance.
I do love how much the Greeks and Roman tried to warn us about theater kids and we didn't listen, and then we gave them too much power, and now they run our government.
Their attention. A story,
Yeah.
maybe? One of Dionysus's legends? Or maybe a crowd-pleasing epic?
Vertin, if you're in need of some historical suggestions, this apple is ready to assist.
Got some suggestion. You have a support ring like a medley in his ears, but it's the parent that gives her an ideal. She just starts chucking apple at people.
I do believe you are exactly what I need.
Seeing the Boondocks and they're like, oh god, a chair! And they just start fighting.
Wait, now, hold on. Will either of you tell me why you've decided to gild me again?
I'll ask you to stop wriggling, Mr. Apple. This paint is all we've got left from making our masks.
Fab! Oh, but you missed a spot. A little more gold over here, please.
Adam Sandler's 8 crazy jabs. That kind of movie would be him trying to import a bunch of jabs. That movie would be like something that would take place during the .com crash. And like Adam Sandler imports a bunch of Japanese people to try to help his business because he still thinks it's the 80s, where Japan was an economic powerhouse. They work at the night. It takes place at the World Trade Center.
Oh, Lord.
Move it down. Backpack. Task items. Oh, okay, so Apple was gold in the first event because of some kind of weird, like, optical illusion. Basically, the rain affected him.
Embrace rather than resist.
Buff.
The rain.
Debuff.
I'll show you.
More debuff.
I don't need
More
the
debuff.
high ground to hurt you.
Bit of assassination, and assassin, and then...
My sword is the only guide I
Listen.
Icaros, find your mark.
Let the earth tremble.
Now, to preserve this
Uncle Ruckus leads the underground movement. What, in Russia? Uncle Ruckus is part of the anti-communist group in Russia. So you kind of, that would be pretty funny, not gonna lie. Let's see, get that. That's all effects. Start. Yes, we'd be Sargon of Cod to death. Some of the people can't even drive in Boston Discord. How could that work? You did drag racing back in the day, didn't you, boss?
Legally, no.
No, illegally. Yeah, illegally.
I guess so.
Yeah. So he spotted the Avantis. He's winning. I don't know how good of a driver you are, Dr. Love. Because, like, South doesn't drive.
You do look smashing in gold, mate.
Brad does drive, though.
Are you high enough to be visible to the crowd?
Flame doesn't drive.
I'm bloody well high enough to be sick.
Excellent. Good luck.
They remind me that schizophrenic who believed that kites were, took down the Twin Towers. Like also little kites.
Wow.
He also sold kites on the as a side business.
An offering like that might convince the gods to cleanse our city of its sorrow and pain.
Oi! Wouldn't you like to be the first ones to have their mitts on it? Too bad. I'm getting it first.
Middle American interstates, you have to drive at least. You're driving 10 over. 220 over. Because they were not designed for long scale travel. And large scale travel, so they're only 2 lanes. So the trucks stay in the right lane, and you're in the left lane that entire time, and you need to get past them. You can't just dilly-dally. Because you will get crushed. Because they won't be able to see you, because they have blind spots. Who added me? Oh, Juan.
I don't know by what means you've done this, but don't presume it changes anything. Let's put these tricks aside, Cassandra.
I forgot I changed 16 megabit name to use Linux in quotation marks.
What I want.
Well, again, if you're driving through the Bible Belt on one of those interstates and there are only 2 lanes, again, you don't want to. There's a big sea of trucks on one side going the speed limit, roughly the speed limit or more, and you're in the left lane, and you can't stay in their blind spots, so you got to make sure you get out of their blind spots fast, because they might run in over you. Again, it's not out of malicious. It's just the fact they straight up can't see you.
I can't wait anymore.
Alexios, it's not too late to stop.
Oh, I forgot. Wait, I thought you drive, Emil.
You dare talk like that to a demigod? It's the great Demos in front of you. Worshipped and feared by all Greece. You're just a Misthios with a broken spear. Your life ends here and now. But don't.
Oh, sorry.
Raka, stop being so thick-headed. What you are doing risks everything and everyone here.
And you think I don't want that?
Oh, I thought you did. I'm gonna take it then. I thought you had to pick up. Who did? Yeah. Oh, I was straight up taking then.
I'll show you. I found my target.
Wait for the right moment.
I don't need the
Into the darkness.
My sword is
Alexios is fighting Alexios. It's really funny.
Control of our bodies.
Find your mark.
Also, it's fun just driving around like more empty streets, or the other side drive where there's barely anybody on just the road. she's like in those level 7 or those level in that armor level 4 plates. How she cocked her shotgun. Oh damn!
What did the cult teach you?
You're just someone to stand.
Is that really your last question? They taught me to feel the pain brought by the world. Brought by
Ooh, I'm so edgy.
The suffering I've gone through empowers me. Gives me enough strength to return the pain to you. To everyone that wronged me.
One second. Let's go. Let's do some jam. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Once the sword
Counter.
for the right moment. My
Yes.
sword is the only guide
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
That now see that.
I am destined for victory.
It's funny because it's funny because he beat himself. Well, actually, technically, Mercurius got the final blow. Damn, Disco killed the Greek. Disco killed Greece. Woo!
Possible.
Nothing is impossible. Not even redemption. You have a chance to choose another path, Alexios. Bury the name Vimos, and return to who you really are, brother. Put the past aside, and you may still have a chance to best me in the future.
In the Hercules TV show, she was into like surf rock. You know, like the Beach Boys and stuff like that.
Must take us on different paths.
But like, technically Xanadu, advertised in Disco and Xanadu. If you want to count that.
You will never know a moment of peace, sister. I will kill you and all you hold dear. Retreat!
You've saved me, Eagle Bearer, and indeed all of Athens.
We cannot be
Unironically, yes. When she gets summoned, she's seen surfing on the waves. When like Hercules calls upon her.
My brother will return.
Wait, less of a surfer, more that thing where you have the board with the sail. Whatever you call that thing. It's kind of like surfing.
The battle is won, my friend. Athens will survive another day, thanks to you.
I have done my duty as a Misthios. Nothing more. Besides, I said that my services would cost you.
Of course, on matters of payment, my honor is unwavering. But for now, you must rest until you can make your way to Kos Island to see Hippocrates about your injuries. The journey ahead is long, but they say his skills surpass even Apollo's. Oh, and on the subject of the gods...
Yes?
What is the nature of that talking apple that appeared over the plaza? Could it be the same golden apple spoken of in myth?
See. Really hard to find a clip because of the fact that the Everso also has Oh, I'll just have my Hercules right early. There we go.
If it isn't my dear Cassandra, I wonder if you caught much of the ode I sang.
Aphonia. Well, I admit I've developed a new appreciation for your music. I won't be so stingy with my applause in the future.
Wonderful. Does that mean you'll finally let me compose a song about you, Cassandra?
No, not that. Never that. Now, have you seen our friends?
Bertin, how much longer? Oh, until we can stop running?
You live in a walkable, air quote, walkable city. That's the new buzzword from certain people. Used to be able to learn the use of this, Regulus.
Very much interested in your answer.
I don't know what video was saying. Any city's walkable if you're not pussy. You think that's why I bring my water with me, pulls out a Monster energy drink. And the guy walked 20 miles to a chili.
And if all goes well, I'll make sure to requisition some sherry and Dr. Papa to celebrate. And a whole bunch of records.
I don't think they had flag girls. When Boss did his illegal racing. This isn't Rebel Without a Cause. Oh, the golden apple. Open the map of Greece. Ooh, damn. Well, 5 reasons. These maps don't lock the previous areas closed. The Mercury is burning a clue used with cultists. Keep track of the cultists. Include activities and often. Let's see. That should be the. I don't really know how to get back home. I think that's the end of the story part of the event. Oh, okay, that's part 10. So, there will be more stuff coming down the pipeline, which I don't want to look into because, like, ooh, let's grab our items real quick. We'll be able to rank up Alexia. That way we'll get it. Okay, so we'll get 7 days to get all the last 2 of his portraits. Nice. Claim. All I forgot to do is yes, it's more the ground. Select before. Let's see what else we can do. That. Exploration level. Claim. Oh, we never had to watch the trailer for this. No, we did.
This is taking too long.
Because they combined both trailers together. Were you actually texting and driving? That's like hilariously reckless.
Yeah. But for the Flag Girls question, fucking hell, that was rare.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, it's kind of like, most of the time, especially if it's in the city, they don't have the time to set that up. Got that. Now they give me voice. I don't know what to do with enemies, both sides of the morale, so we get around. Yeah, all this stuff I can do on my own on the side. And then, oh, this is a fun event. Like I said, if I didn't know Assassin's Creed, I would have just assumed that this is part, you know, it kind of just feels more natural. But again, that's because of my lack of knowledge on Assassin's Creed, probably. Where the FGO one felt more like an actual crossover, but that's because, like I said, I'm used to. I want to go and grab my own. Where's C? That's because I'm just used to. I know FGO more than I do because any of the stuff from these later Assassin's Creed games. Ooh, what was that? Deathboard. History. Rover to Steel Man for $5. 10-15 free. You know you could have thrown penis normally. They would have not censored it. I assume that's what you meant instead of saying that you bought 15 pens. See, I mean, Dr. Love would totally do that. He would play the... Instead of doing the peanuts game, it would just be him yelling racial slurs in the middle of Compton.
Yeah.
Like those drunk college kids did. Woo! Let's see. Database. Yeah. All the stories been unlocked. All that stuff can be done on my own. Yeah, it was a fun event. Being only 3 hours so long, it's nice. It's pretty nice and short, compact. I said all this stuff I would do on my own because it's a lot of grinding and stuff. And but because my girl's on screen.
I believe most of the world's secrets are hidden within our heads. How many neurons might there be within our brains? 1 million? 10 million? Or 100? Have we yet to discover our limits? A healthy body is a precondition for a truly healthy mind. It helps you think quickly, and to run fast should you have to jump out of a window to escape.
See. Yeah, you're currently still on Inner Time Boss, I assume, or did you go over? Did you get to Tender at the Night?
What?
Oh, for your account.
I'm sorry, because like fucking my brain is
sorry.
a bunch of different places right now.
Oh, I was saying you're on Tender at the Night now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I need a. One of these days we're gonna do a reading. I'm gonna do a reading stream. I already have the artwork made for it. Cause I did a coin flip. I made the artwork for. I made artwork for both Fate for the Fate Grand Order stream and the Route 99 stream, and literally flipped a coin to see which one we would do. Chat. But one of these days we will read through a series of Dusk. Which is Summerwise's story. The funny thing though is we're gonna have to pull up the YouTube video to watch Echoes in the Mountain because that takes place before this. And when they added the reflection for No Sensiori, they didn't add Echo in the Mountain for some reason, which is really annoying. Maybe they're gonna add it separately. Let's see. Who should we pull for? Let's see, 60 more summons, got 30 more pulls. What is Ezio's portrait? What portrait are we on Ezio for? He's on portrait 1. We'll just River of Steel. Fry sticking watermelon white woman had to see rape melon. Okay. All weapon effects, wind triggering assassination, and the master assassin. The critical technique, the more fatal. Yeah, sure, why not? Because he can be used with poison teams as well, so that'd be useful. Ooh. Hey. Ooh, a spirit. What's on? Hey, sweet. We can create Tuesday's portrait.
Nice.
I see there are children here. If you're in need of a babysitter, I'd be more than happy to look after them.
I do love that. See to start teaching the kids ghost stories. Free tenants.
Jesus.
I'm screenshotting this and posting this in the actual official Discord. Cause they have a place for polls. Polls. Where do they post their poll? General. At the event calendar. Endgame, health center, support, media. Fortune cookie, general. That's. Hey, someone got 2 Cassandras. That's a good pull. Several people got 2 Cassandras. And 1 pull. Paste. Oh, I love it when my snipping tool says it snips, but it doesn't actually snip, so I have to open up MS Paint like a plebeian and then export the picture. Save it that way. Select all. Control C. Save. Save as PNG. AAA. This is an AA meeting chat. Oh wait, am I just not allowed to post pictures in this chat? Myself? Or can I only do this on mobile? Am I only let you do this on mobile? That's weird. Well, I'll send it to myself. Here. And I'll post it on my phone when I get a chance.
Alright.
There we go. Nice.
Hey.
Go back to bank real quick. Pawn.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go eat.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, I'm gonna, yeah.
out.
Oh, please. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream myself in a minute.
Alright, see you later, chat.
See you, chat. I see you, boss, not chat. Let's see. 30 more pools. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot.
This place is quite different from where I...
Well, might as well. If I have to hit that one.
This place is quite different from where I used
I hate having odd numbers.
Mission accepted.
Have you heard that story?
Y'all want some fries, burgers, or apple pie?
Oh, 2 bonnies in a row. That's funny. There you go. Now we, 2 more to go.
Hi, I'm Sputnik 1's. Excuse me.
There we go.
Mission
Yeah, all 2 stars.
accepted.
Oh, that's for that. There we go. Oh, all 2 stars. 4 stars or lower. And then 1 more pull. Hey! I skip it and that's the one I get to him? That's nice. That's some good RNG.
Look, I've just
Hey,
found my favorite dress.
Unlock. Nice. Level up our boy, Ezio. If he stops hiding, like, there he is.
Don't think I ever noticed you looking to pay me a visit.
Nice. So, sweet. And then I'll, again, off stream and all that kind of stuff, I'll level up all these things for Cassandra. Because, I don't know the path, so I wasn't able to grind the path for these items. Yeah, it's like that will have to be ground.
It is sweet. It is sweet.
Oh, good, she's at 10. I was gonna say, she has to be at 10.
Nick, you're right.
Wanna catch a ride with me?
No, I forget how powerful Mercurius is.
I was just
Even at P1, even at P0.
The pup.
Good day.
Have you not
Here.
heard of Deimos, the demigod?
Oh yeah, bunny.
Huh? Where's my hanky?
Bunny. She's always been a hard worker, full of hope. She did it. She deserves it. You deserve this. Honor, pretty lady.
Y'all want some fries, burgers, or apple martini? The party's gonna begin. Sit tight, my naughty guest. What a fresh air. Rains, I hope one day people can accept my job, just like they can do the farmers and the dove keepers. Mammy would let me lay on her knees and listen to all the stuff that happened today, no matter good or bad. Really? Oh, really? I done loved it. Thank you. Unbelievable. You done think I can lift a car? Bad guys are all gone. No worries. Huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you ready to have a hearty meal? Check your order, please. Fair touch. As you wish.
Also, sorry chat, but she is, she's right mine. There I am right there, holding her leg. Her long, long leg, chat, so you lost.
This?
Oh, hey!
Are you here for Louisa or Louisa?
When I was waiting for the stream to start, I was doing Reverie in the Rain with this mode, and they gave me Borb as a special character to use. I've been going through these things. Finally, now that I have this team, I've just been wiping it. Of course, when you get to these battles, you have to think more cleverly because they're going to be some tough ass enemies. Oh, so I have to fight Anzanawa? Well, that'll be fun to do that later on. Yeah, cool. No, I'm gonna start wrapping up here. Switch over to the over here. But it's been a lot of fun. So good night. Let me get the music slide up. Good night, chat.